Okay, I think I am now streaming, so I'm gonna just start talking. The last time I did this, it took about 3 seconds, but yeah, I think we're live. Okay, so yeah, we're playing Project Zomboid, but one tile unlocks for every kill, and this is kind of like the reboot. It is all coming together because after the last time we tried this stream, actually a viewer had sent me a mod that he had custom built for the game, and it actually shows all of the tiles that you've unlocked, and you are prevented from moving out of those tiles. It does get kind of a jitter here, but a little bit more on that in a second. Anyway, I wanted to show like where I had started a little bit of a playthrough. We're going to start again because I unlocked only like 6 tiles or so. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for coming out to the live stream. I guess this is going to exist as kind of a VOD for a while, but I'm still getting used to the whole YouTube streaming thing. But yeah, we're going to be here a while, so get your beverage and your popcorn. I know the game is awfully quiet right now, but that's just because it's oddly peaceful. I guess I'll try to get some zombies to come over while I do give a little bit of my intro spiel. I just want to show how this will work. The letter N prevents you from unlocking tiles, but if you press N again, you will unlock tiles as you step into them. And as you can see, I am forced to be stuck in the tiles that I'm in. Again, this is a custom mod. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was way too many. I did not account for that many. Let's see if I can actually take out a few. I do want to demonstrate a little bit of how it works, unless if I just die immediately, in which case we'll just start a new game. And I do like this save file, so I'm going to be playing on this area. But I made a bunch of backups for a bunch of potential saves. Oh, here, it looks like I won't die after all. Good luck to begin with, but that is sure not to last very long. There we go. Okay, so I've got 3. I won't unlock tiles, but if I press N again, or if I press G, it shows that I can unlock 4 tiles. So it's actually tracking how many zombies have been killed, so I don't have to do all of that counting like I did in the last stream. So now I've got 5 because I just killed another one. But yeah, as you can see, when I step into them, it makes it light up green. And yeah, you can actually step into the tile, so it's quite cool. But then when you run out, obviously you get the jitter again. Whoops. And it does allow you to go out through windows. So this is a really, like a pretty decent mod, honestly. Somebody had tried to do a floor is lava one for me once, but you just got set on fire and you didn't really see any of the lava. So it was like, it was somewhat pointless, but it was also a really cool mod. But this is one of the better ones I've seen. So I really wanted to just shout this out. Anyway, the mod author's name is Brad, aka Seeker, but he told me that he wishes to leave like a mysterious breadcrumb online trail of his existence, and he didn't actually want any exposure. So I'm really trying to figure out what to do in return. That will be, I suppose, up to you guys. But yeah, anyway, I wanted a rematch, and I haven't tested extensively, so the bugs are just going to be treated as features, I was told. But yeah, I am actually stuck in the cells for every zombie I kill now. So this is quite cool. Anyway, we're going to restart. But what else? I just had a couple more announcements really quick. Again, this is based on the Aryan and Settled challenges for PZ in old school RuneScape, which was originally created by, I believe it was SRAM1337, so credit where credit is due. And please make sure you do go check out their videos, because those are quite good videos. Here we go. We unlocked one more tile. And also, this is the second time I'm streaming on YouTube, so I'm not really able to edit anything out. Just bear that in mind. I know a lot of people had a number of things they were annoyed about. Also, the last time, I didn't really account for what currencies people were donating. Some people donated me like a lot of money just out of nowhere, and I don't like to stop the whole stream for that. But yeah, also like it's important to acknowledge that, because honestly, yeah, you guys make this a lot easier for me too, as we go in and like actually hire some editors now. I gotta say, it's given me more like a trepidation, because I'm starting a business now, man. Like, I'm hiring people, but also too, it helps me sleep at night a little bit better. So I do appreciate it. But yeah, I have a list of currencies because I got donated just stuff I didn't know. So I do appreciate it, and thank you. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys coming out here, and always appreciate it, but never expected, obviously. Anyway, I think that's about all I wanted to say. Anyway, onward onto the last announcement. Oh yeah, we also do have channel memberships on, and the amazing DistantCacophony has made a lot of really good artwork for the channel. So thank you very, very much. Who is that just membered? I do appreciate it. If we get enough memberships, we can actually start to we could put in the rest of the channel emoji, which I've got a few more, but YouTube won't let me put them in or rather until we unlock them. So NJD Gaming, thank you very much. NJK, thank you very much for the 99 euro cents. I do appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. I do appreciate it. And also, too, I am quite close to hiring an editor now, but I had 1,300 applications that I had to get through in 48 hours, which was mostly just watching a lot of Minecraft videos, honestly. Most of them were very poorly edited, but many of them were very funny, and then one of them made me cry. So, yeah, I was just, I was having a really hard time getting by. And then there were about 10 of them that really blew me away, and I think those people, I was sad that I couldn't hire all of them. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, what are the rules? We do have the... I think I got through all my announcements. Anyway, yeah, I'm stuck in one tile until I kill a zombie. And let's go. Yeah, here we go. So we're stuck in this house. We've got some zombies out there, but again, we want to be really careful, unlike the last time. Taylor Harrison, also, thank you very much for the member. And Big Iron Enthusiast, well, thank you very much for the member. I don't really know what to say on YouTube because I'm so used to just calling it a sub from Twitch, but yeah, I do appreciate it. And Juan B, thank you for the $2. Oiled up twerk video when, honestly, you know, like if I had an editing team, maybe I could twerk more for you, as has been so often requested from many passers by my channel. Everyone wants to know, has he got the cake? Is he bringing it to us? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Anyway, the rules are I'm stuck in one tile until I kill a zombie. Each kill unlocks a tile. I was going to turn on dev mode to show the zombie population, but I think I'm just going to let it happen because I've already tweaked all the settings and I don't need to change anything. G shows how many tiles I can unlock. N turns unlocking on or off. And again, there may be bugs. I just had a bunch of zombies like doing weird stuff the last time, so expect them, please. And also, what else? Oh, yeah, it's a private mod, so just emphasizing that from before. You can't actually get this mod. It's not on the Steam Workshop. It's pretty hard to code these things, I think. So, yeah, the mod author was just like, this is special for you. So I do appreciate it, Brad. Thank you very much for making this for me. Let's see. Post Meridian. Am I getting this right? Thank you very much for the 10 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And Anthony Langan for the 19.99. Do appreciate it. Hong Kong, man. It's a ways away. And Mr. Synapse for the $4. Do appreciate it. Oh, damn, I wanted to try it. I honestly, like this type of challenge where you can visually see the thing underneath you. Like that the progress is being made. To me, that is the motivation here. That is the motivation, you know. Hang on a second. We've got two of them twerking on the door. Man, now I can't get that image out of my mind. After all, this game is sexual. All right, we've got two, and it looks like they didn't bug out. I had them bug out the first time I tried this area. All right, so the peril of being stuck in one tile is that you are frequently unable to stomp on the head. But there it is. Nice. Okay, so how many tiles... Wait, I can unlock only one... Oh, I accidentally unlocked the other one. Whoops-a-daisy. I had N pressed down and activated. I wouldn't have unlocked that tile, but here I am. Okay, I'm getting jitter. I am unlocking this. Okay, so I've unlocked 2 tiles. Thank God I don't have to do all of that counting. Rudolph, thank you for the $2. Anybody have CDL for the... absolute dump truck booty. Are you calling me trash? Beta tested your GF. That's a name. I've been inspired to try YouTube. Any tips? YouTube tips? I think the most important thing about YouTube is that well, I don't really know what it is. I feel like YouTube has been changing a lot lately, but yeah, I feel like that the most interesting part about videos is just like the moment between you when you click on it and when you start watching the video. Like that's where the kind of Christmas morning magic of opening a present lies in YouTube. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's why I like YouTube. Like, what will this be about? Okay, here we go. We got to watch. Thank you very much for the very kind donation. And Wintergreen for the 10 pounds twerk bribe. Man, I don't even have that DLC. They've been adding all of the DLC. This is what the people want, but I won't allow that, guys. This channel is not here for your sick entertainment. Hang on a second. Kelb, thank you very much. Everyone is asking for this. I don't sell my body on the internet for money. Thank you very much. but I appreciate the very kind donation. Thank you very much for the $2. Man, you guys send me a lot of money, like at the start of the stream. We need to keep like the arousal level in check, please. Okay, can someone explain this also to me? Because everyone seems to tell me that whenever there's a plush, we had a plush also too, that they need a jar for it. What is this a reference to? I don't understand the jar, people needing to put a plush in a jar thing. What is that about? Yes, also, I did not introduce my character to you now. I now realize you need to do this. Hang on a moment. I need to take out more of these so that I can unlock the stove. I need to get all of the, food and the other tools from the stove. Now, people don't want me to know about this? All right, I respect that. I respect that. I don't need to know about the jar. There's probably something wrong with you. You've all been spending too much time online anyway. I'll allow it, though. I'll allow it. It's probably very good. It's probably very good that I don't know. All right, then I won't ask anymore. Of course, it belongs in a jar. Of course. All right, so I'm 105 pounds. Again, we are playing as morbidly obese Gerald Williams. Guys, you know that I'm a Luddite. I hate technology and the internet. I don't even know why I do this for a living. That's the whole reason why I create philosophical content. I spend most of my time with a guru lately, actually. I found a guru, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better than I have in years, honestly. Okay, we found a griddle pan. Hang on a second. We're going to put that on my back, because obviously griddle pans just magnetically attach to the magnet on one's back. Now that I've made my way over to the stove, I think I'm going to create a combat arena. Nurse is in chat. Nurse, you know what's in the... Everyone, content creator friend Nurse is in chat. Famous for her Project Zomboid videos. Hang on a second. You know about the jar thing. Why aren't you... I won't allow that. I'm starting to sound like Leo, aren't I? Kelb, thank you for the $5. Man, put an MLP figure in a jar and... Oh. All right. I don't want to know anymore. Okay, I think I know what you mean now. All right, that was enough. Thank you. That was a very, PG explanation for something that probably most people blushed to tell me. All right, I think that the rolling pin is going to make for a better weapon now, though, but I will keep the griddle pan in reserve. Although I think that the griddle pan is slightly better for this. Now, the goal here is to get out of the house. Obviously, get out of the house. Hey, Vistia, thank you very much for the very nice member join. Now we get slightly closer to those emoji. This is the bribe, guys. I'm bribing you with emoji. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! It's everyone's favorite Australian one cooler guy in chat, who always seems to send $420.69 in Australian dollars. That's a lot of money. Please, honestly, I hope you're not putting yourself... Like, really? That's a lot, though. I must stay in my circle. My circle is safe. They can't get rid of my circles. Didn't you come to the stream where we were playing Across the Obelisk? I do really, really appreciate it, and I hope we get to chat someday. Because, honestly, that's extremely generous, what you've done for me, and many of my content creator friends. Won't go in circles. All right, now I should probably read this. I must stay in my circle. My circle is safe. They can't get rid of my circles, but they can give me more. The circles are life. Now this is turning into Shrek. They give and take. We won't go in circles, and the circles will go in me. The jar... Oh, no, not with the jars again. We go in the jars. I didn't plan this commentary. This just comes up whenever I come onto YouTube. Oh, no, I accidentally reported someone's comment. I'm so sorry in advance. Jesus. Well, you're going to be getting an email from YouTube. You bad people. I think I've got all of the major tools I'm going to need now, though. Let's go fill up I was going to say a jar, but what I meant to say was a mug with water. Because everyone here is sick, except for me. I have a pure mind, and I'm good. Brad Terry, thank you very much for the $2. Describe my voice. Velvet Buzzsaw. That's a poem. Jack, thank you for the $2. Enough about the jar. What's my favorite Kerouac? Are there multiple? Spooky Skeleduke, thank you for the 50 Australian dollars. This is crazy, guys. Just enjoy the stream. Glad to see me overcoming my agoraphobia. I had mispronounced that word for years until I was berated on the internet by bad people. Bad people. Don't you feel some agoraphobia? Maybe this is because I used to live in New York City. And Paige with the 6942. 6942. Thank you very much, Paige. My social security number is 69. I keep my social security card in a jar. I keep all of my items in a jar. I'm probably saying things that are inappropriate that I just don't understand. That's all right. I enjoy being naive. I've been this way. I have wisdom, but hang on a second. I need to focus. See, what I possess, or what I lack in intelligence, I make up for in wisdom. And this is the ultimate Sigma male grind. Hang on a second. The ultimate Sigma male grind is one of acquiring a lot of long-term, like, traits that are required in character development, while acquiring none of the intelligence needed in order to implement it. I live for this, though. All right, so how many tiles do I have? I can unlock 2 tiles. Isn't it great that we don't have to count how many goddamn tiles every single time? Sass Loading, thank you very much for the member. And Z Valentine, need cool guy as my Zomboid sugar daddy. Truly, one cooler guy is basically Daddy Big Bucks. I mean, if I may, if you will lend me your, if you will allow me a metaphor to The Sims Bustin' Out, which is my favorite game of all time for GBA. Found the channel recently, just wanted to drop in and say I love your content. Thank you very much, Devil Manzi, for the $5. Spooky Skeleduke with another 50 Australian dollars. Jesus Christ. Keeps my earthly belongings in the Omni jar. What is this, like Jimmy Neutron Hypercube? That came up when I was in college. My roommates were all having excitement in the common room. I was in my room on my grind. I was on my Sigma male grind in my room. Back when I was in college, I was learning to play the guitar. I thought it would, like, help me reach some sort of enlightenment. You know, like if I got good enough at art. Like some sort of art production that I would then reach enlightenment in a sense. This was false. I just got very good at the guitar, and it was kind of a useless skill. So where should we be going outside? Hang on a second. We need to get our wits about us. Methinks, you know, these are closed-off fences, and we want to be open boy right here. So we could go out into the backyard, but I'm thinking maybe we want to get right to the chalk zone. So let's go here, this away. Drayson, thank you very much for the member. I do appreciate that, Drayson. We're getting, honestly, Caco made some really great emoji. Caco is such a wonderful artist to work with. I do recommend her. She, like, has it in terms of channel emoji. No one else can express so much emotion in 72 pixels by 72 pixels. And here we go. I don't know why. Like, I climactically inserted opening a door. Oh, Wise Archangel, thank you very much for the $4.99. And also Coddleston Pie by A.A. Milne. Creator of Winnie the Pooh, if that's right. Oh, Jesus, why did I do this? See, isn't this so much more relaxing? We don't have to count tiles and get stressed and do math. I couldn't pass preschool. I was unable to count. 1, 3, 5, 7, 22, 58. There were just so many numbers. I couldn't memorize the order of them all. And so I struggled, naturally. I'm more of a words type of person. Hang on a second. Can you imagine? They expect preschoolers to memorize the order of the numbers. It's too complex. All right, now there is jitter. That is quite crazy to watch. Look at that. I should probably put a warning on this video. Tia, thank you very much for the member. Do appreciate it. Pressing Q gives me more tiles. Ha ha. Very funny. It's actually not funny. This is great. I can lock myself into the tiles. And again, that does correspond to my kill count. How many have we killed? Does it show me, or I can just bring it up? Now, the one thing I've been told is that if you get in a car, it does mess everything up. So we've killed 20, so we have 21 tiles unlocked, because we obviously still have the starting tile. We can sort of see if we just phase in and out of existence near the front door. Now, the worst thing that you can do in this challenge is to get impatient and call over the entire neighborhood, so I'm probably not going to do that. Let's see if there's one right out here waiting to kill me. I don't think so. Hey, Megan McCurtis, thank you very much for the $5. And Hattie, thank you very much for the $5. I always thought I was the Settled of Zomboid. I think Settled has really creative ideas. Him and, well, I haven't really chatted with Settled, but I, see, old school RuneScape Jimmy and I used to hang out. I still do from time to time. Life just gets busy. The thing is that I want to get them all into one Zomboid server. Into one jar, if you will. I want to put all of my friends into one small jar. Was that disgusting or something? If so, then so be it. Now, we are on perpetual Weight Watchers, so I'm going to need to... Hang on a second. Jesus. Okay, I need to focus. This is not part of my Sigma male grind. This is part of my alpha grind. No one ever talks about the alpha male grind. What's that about? Hang on a second. Ooh, that was like a suplex. Ooh, wait a second. This is very bad. Very bad. We need to lower the amount of hit points on the zombies. Hang on a second. Do I have auto unlock on or off? I'm gonna need to get in and out of somewhere. I could get them in and out of windows. Hang on a second, let's just see. Do I have auto unlock on? Okay, good. I'm unlocking now. I might get scratched, I might get bit here a bit. I'll still survive much of the challenge though. I think I'm on the last tile I've unlocked. Oof, oof, no, no, okay. I still had one left, too. Oh, I should have jumped out the window. No. No, it did happen. It did happen. That's all right. That's all right. We had a valiant first attempt. And that was a pretty good house, mind you. Although I have another spawn that I want to try even more. And I think we did better than the last time. But I'm not going to be going back to any of the old challenges because I crave and desire new experiences. And also, there were a lot of donos in that one. I do like to get in, like, one full playthrough. I do really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you very, very much. Lexi Kelly, thank you for the $5. Thanks for the streaming. Love the videos. Hey, thank you very much. I'm happy you've enjoyed them. Now, let's see if my zombie is able to... He is able to exit the unlocked tiles. Fill my friend jar with some soy sauce. I actually have some soy sauce in my fridge. That's such a nice thing to ask, Joy Sauce. What a relevant question. Anyway, there were my unlocked tiles. How many did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I killed 22 zombies, and then we just kind of got bum rushed, so that's the danger here. But yeah, I have a bunch of other save files ready, so I'm not going to have to go back and forth as much as I did in the last playthrough, which was kind of a pain. We had to keep, like, getting off and then restarting, which was kind of insane. Hung Mungo, thank you very much for the $2. Leave for 5 minutes and this happens. I think it took us, what was it, 10 attempts the last time? But this time I did come a little bit more prepared, honestly, because I found it kind of annoying that I had to keep restarting the last time. So we played in Louisville. I marked these as I was standing near a bookcase, and I did test out a few of these. I think we're going to try West Point this time. We didn't do West Point the last time. We did, it was also Louisville. I'm told that I say Louisville wrong. I'm just going to keep saying it the way I do, and YOLO. This is the Green Board House, so we're going to start here. This is a rather large one. Or like, this one could be problematic and bad, but it also has a really good spawn. You could make this challenge very interesting. I do hope that the mysterious fellow who made this mod for me does release it at some point, even as buggy as it is. Although I would suspect, as Well, I will leave his background and his profession as mysterious as he desires them. Although, let's just say that he possesses a skill set where he... If one were to release a mod of this scope to the Steam community, I have seen those message boards and people complain about the most random things, and I do pity mod authors. Let's see if this gets me killed. I'm definitely dead. I'm definitely dead. I am afraid. Do I have the tile unlocking? I will unlock tiles I step onto. Why does that sound like a line out of Full Metal Jacket? These are the tiles, they are mine. Okay, I am immediately dead. It's okay, I had a backup. Attempt number 2 was a failure. I'm just going to... Well, let's at least go through with the death. Okay, just yeet me. Yeet me to hell. I do have rear death turned off because I hate that thing. It is justified. Yeah, I did kill 0 zombies. Oh well. Okay, attempt 2 was a failure. Ignore that. I am, after all, the pro's pro. The master's master. Slightly demoralized. What will we begin now? Let's see if... Okay, Louisville Board 2. I named it basically the name of the town, then the name of the identifying trait of the place I was in, and then I continued. Oh, let's try the purple house in West Point. It's not as good, but it's purple, and that's a vibrant color. Or the blue house. What do you guys think? Should we do purple or blue, or what save file do you want to see? The only one I won't do is the Louisville Orange, because I already did most of the Louisville Orange in the last successful playthrough. You remember this start. This one was okay in the last time we tried the tile mod. But we didn't do it with this mod, obviously, but I don't want to keep doing the same one again, as it is kind of boring. Okay, we have more votes for purple, and also Gilbert B put in a... Sorry, I can't read your whole last name right now. Yeah, Purple Heart. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Purple Heart, Purple House. People love the color purple, and so do I. Fantastic. Very bad showing for blue. Today's superior color was purple, so I'll allow it. All right, here we begin another probably failed attempt. Joseph Ramirez, thank you very much for the $5. Ambiguous, more like amlamus. Oh my gosh, I've never heard that one before. Glad, keep it up. Hey, I have a funny story for you guys. So up until this point in my life, you know, I am... I've actually shown you my toes, one of my toes, when we did a fundraiser last year. I did a full body reveal, except not like naked body reveal, but clothed body reveal. Although I've never shown you my face since a while back. But I did meet the second person in my life who knew my channel. The first person recognized me by voice. The second person recognized me when I said, yeah, I said I have a YouTube channel. It was like one of my running buddies. I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I'd known him for weeks, and it was kind of wild to me. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. Isn't that kind of lame of me? But yeah, I was like, man, I'm internet famous. Because most people I tell them that I play The Sims. They get The Sims, and then they're like, oh, you have this channel. Oh, all right. And then they're like, you're kind of a weirdo. The life of a famous YouTuber. And most people can't remember the name. It's funny for my channel. I made the channel name with the goal of people not being able to remember what the channel name was, but being able to remember what the effect that it was that it had on them. And that is how I want you to think of me, if I could choose. Because most people search amphibian, and to me, that was a success. Wait a second, are you wearing a 7 Days to Die shirt? What game are we in right now? The Fun Pimps? Wait a second, what is this t-shirt? I would allow this. One zombie game to rule them all. Striped t-shirt? No, I think not. Hey, Ryan, thank you very much for the $5.50 in Canadian dollars. Add this to the naked body reveal fundraiser. You know, maybe if it were for a good enough cause. Yeah, it would have to be like a really, really good cause. Like everything would have to go toward, I don't know, like making my mother live forever or something like that. Isn't that pretty much the goal of our lives? Make your mom live forever? I don't know what I'm saying. I have a lot of issues and I sometimes just can't think of commentary. You people were the ones who got me started on the jar thing, though, in the earlier part of the VOD. Hang on a second. This is problematic and bad. I'm really liking this automatic unlock, though, because I can start to, you know, shift around between tiles. Let's go unlock. Okay, this is getting bad. Can I get any weapon here? Hand torch. No, just a pencil. Okay, I gotta unlock a square for myself to walk around in here. I didn't quite get it. I got sort of a triangle thing. If I can just get one more, then I can get a square to walk around in. But I don't know how many are on that door, and we did try this purple house the last time we streamed, and it didn't go very well. Let me tell you, it went pretty bad, honestly. Okay, this one's running out of HP, but I'm not in the head zone of the other one. Hang on a second. I have to unlock the chalk zone. Okay, I gotta make you into a crawler so that I can hit your head. Oh, man, they got one. Hopefully that wasn't a bite. I got greedy there. Hang on a second, I'm gonna check that in a second. Scratches would be fine. Laceration is worse. Bite is pretty much a death sentence. And was it a bite? And it was a laceration. Okay, I'm gonna survive. But honestly, it won't even really make a big difference for here. Wear the jacket. Boxers, can I... Why can't I rip boxers? Like, it would be uncouth to rip someone's boxers. Herb, thank you. Thank you very much for the €2. Herb Sab. When am I choosing a new editor? May 10th, I'm going to send out the decisions. I've got it limited down to about 10 people. They're all really good applications, and I wish I could hire all of them. But what I basically looked for was... Well, I got 1,300 applications, guys. I didn't even know what to do. I was, like, very... I don't know, flattered, yeah. And people who are better editors than me, too. Wise Archangel, thank you very much for the $4.99. I've been in prison in Taco Bell drive-thru. Hope you get out of there. Although there are worse places to be trapped. Hell, for example. Maybe you could make friends with the other people in the drive-thru. Tell them I said hi at Taco Bell. Thank you very much for the donation. That you should have spent that money on another taco. Don't spend it on me. Enjoy the Taco Bell more. You know, take care of yourself, man. Don't put a live streamer before yourself. Brian Menard. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Saying that I'm not an amphibian. The deception. What was I saying? Thank you very much for the $10. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, no, it's been a crazy week. I went through, like, looking through every single editor application. I didn't read almost a single word for a lot of them, I regret to say. Like, I feel like a bad employer. Although the ones... Well, it was really just a matter of eliminating which ones were kind of terrible applications. Because about 700 of them were just, like, someone's random Minecraft video. And they had really good intent, but also, like... there were some real pro editors in there among the people I was trying to look at their application. But there were also a lot of them that were kind of just too many effects, and it was really flashy, and they could edit for really big channels, but there was really no narrative or sense of it, like, I don't know, attention span, for lack of a better term. So I came down to a lot of people who they weren't necessarily the most experienced, but they had good timing in their edits, and it clearly showed that they had a good sense of humor. But I'm not really looking to be funny in my videos. I'm looking to just kind of create something cool. So yeah, no, like, it was, there were so many applications where I really loved it, but I couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, 1,300 applications. I do regret having them all send it to my inbox. I should have done it to a Google form. Although it kind of forced me to, you know, take command of my life, and actually... Hang on a second. That's another one. Speaking of taking command of your life, this was a good spawn, and I have just fucked it up. Oops-a-daisy. Ah. Anyway, that is basically a summation of my life right now. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this challenge. But yeah, I can't really get anything done the last couple of weeks because I've just been so focused on the editor thing. I am very clearly dead here again. Oh, that was such a good spawn too, although they did start to come out of everywhere. No, I could have easily won that one. Oh, I have so many more. Oh, God. Alright, this stream is not going like I like I planned. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you very much for the 5 Peruvian Nuevo Sol. I'm butchering that, but thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, 1,300 applications. The humor is legend. I don't really think that there's anything funny about my videos. I mean, there's moments where they happen to be funny, but humor is such a subjective thing. So you're really not trying to be funny in YouTube videos. You're trying to, like, create content that's interesting, but... and not really trying to be... like, if there's a joke in passing, then so be it, but... okay, where's the next one? I think I get to choose the next one. You all said purple, but I had kind of said blue, though we didn't really get an honest chance with West Point and the green boards, so I kind of want to give that another go. Let's give that another try, because we got only 1 tile in that one. This is a really... guys, this is really hard? This is a really hard challenge? Actually, our teacher said that if you just believe in yourself, then all your dreams will come true. Have I reached out to the 10? I've narrowed it down. They don't know who they are yet. The 10 people who are the selected editors. Yeah, I haven't yet. Although I think I posted that I was going to decide on the 8th and then get back to people on the 10th. Though I've been through most of the applications already. Sad. Really made me think I had a chance. I didn't want to say that I had so many after I got them in because there were still some really good applications coming through. It's funny for me because I never really performed well in interviews. Like, I'm really bad at interviews. I'm really good at stuff like writing or whenever I can prepare something. So that's the reason why I'm just going to ask them all to edit a video. And I do truly regret I'm not going to be able to hire them all. Maybe someday. A lot of my friends who have more, here we go, kitchen tongs. A little bit more bandwidth, they can hire like more teams of editors. And I might end up doing that in time, but I kind of need to see what I'm able to get through just on my own. Oop, it looks like I did scratch myself. The tongs weren't enough. I thought I was going to be able to avoid getting scratched from that. That is bad. Let's go ahead and just take this. There we go. Love the videos. Keep up the awesome work. Hey, thank you very much, Kathleen, for the $2. Battle Royale for the 10 and choose the survivor. Yeah, a lot of it has just been kind of boring stuff, like setting up Google Drive folders and like just making sure that I have all my stuff in line. I literally created a 10-page document on how from beginning to end to create one of my videos, because it is pretty formulaic how I make videos now. There's just a couple parts of the process that I don't find as interesting anymore. But I also did get some applications from some people who were really experienced and were kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, overqualified. But a little bit of me wanted to work more with some kind of younger blood. I've been through the process of hiring Discord mods, and I found some really good people. I really love our Discord mod staff right now. But also, too, I mean, keep in mind, I was a teacher for like 3 years. So, yeah, I mean, I taught elementary and middle and high school. So, managing people was something that I wasn't into for a big part of my life, but now I feel like I'm ready for it again. And actually, I really like working in a team now. So, yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to lately. And it just allows me to execute on more video ideas. Anyway, I feel like every stream has kind of turned into a what's going on in my personal life summit. But it's kind of funny with YouTube because it's sort of like all that stuff is happening behind the scenes, but then there's all this like amazing gaming that we're doing too. Like this is a really cool idea. But it's funny for me right now because I can't really focus on my like challenge ideas because I'm trying to focus on okay, like I'm a little bottlenecked right now. I can't execute on everything. But I can execute on enough stuff. And thanks to you guys, I can, focus on it a little bit while paying the bills at night. Personal life. Oh, I'm really happy right now. I'm happier than I've been in years. Yeah. Honestly. Where do I see a small empire going in a year? My small empire. Age of Empires? Ooh. In an age, you might say? Small empire? No, I don't know. I'm just kind of vibing. I like gaming, man. I've just been focusing more on the stuff that I really enjoy. Like, this type of challenge is so much fun. The green dots unlock as we get more green dots. And then we get to go into the tiles, and that's fun because we Like, we made progress, and that feels nice. Yeah, it's like playing with Legos, this kind of challenge. It's really exciting. I don't know where we'll be in a year. Okay, I did call out. But good, we got only 3, and I think I should be able to stomp in their heads when they get through this window. Assuming they are able to navigate, and then if I get this, I should survive. Good, 1 for 1. Which on the other tile do I want to unlock? I'll unlock the one behind me. Really quick. Okay, 2. Which other tile am I going to which one is he going to unlock? I could unlock the out the window one, but I'm going to need some sort of item in order to get through here. I think there's a bedroom over there as well. Would tomato paste be appropriate for getting through the window? What about the baking pan? I guess I could put on the oven mitt. No. I might just risk it with the glass, you know? Just because I need to be able to get outside to get some more of the zombies over. Okay, here we go. Another one came. I can unlock 1 right now. So I could do the out the window, but this is quite a nice spot for this. All right, I think I'm just going to risk it with the broken glass. It's all right if I get scratched up a bit. I have already bloodied my hand. The first blood has been drawn. Isn't that nice how it unlocks when you jump out a window as well? Like I said, I think it's a pretty good mod. It's a pretty good mod. Oh yeah, there should be a counter for the number of attempts I've made. I'm really enjoying this challenge. I feel like I could keep coming back to it just because it's very difficult. I was always surprised. I mean, if you get off to a good start, then you pretty much can carry with it. But it is a little annoying when you have to keep restarting. Okay, I'm just going to kind of shuffle around in place. So pretty much, here's the settings that you need for this challenge to work. You got to turn off zombie horde sizes because, like, if you have that on, they can just do crazy stuff. You'll get 20 or 30 coming in your way. Any Rimworld in the pipeline? Thank you very much for the $5, Anthony Henning. I was trying to do a 1,000 colonist playthrough because I heard that they had optimized the game a little bit more. But I tried it out yesterday, and it was certainly not optimized. Let me just try standing and walking around in a circle. What happens if I run? Will one of them see me? Maybe zombie sight? Maybe one of them will see me? Ooh, look, I'm a crazy boy. I'm running around. Running around. We're playing League of Legends because I just drew the first blood. Yeah, I guess I did get kind of a League of Legends, like, PTSD moment from that. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, a little bit of crouching and whispery yelling. That did work. Did somebody come back there? Yeah, somebody did. Okay, I'm trying to think of where I want to unlock next, because these first few tiles are precious and important. I need to be more focused here, guys. I lost my sense of focus. My sense of zen. I think it would be nice if we had one group of 4 tiles we could just kind of walk around in. This way, if I have to get them through the window, I could still go through the rest of the house. Your PC is great and you can only manage 30 colonists at once. Ooh, I accidentally unlocked another tile. Whoops. Look, here I go. Okay, I'm just going to walk around in my tiles. Hey, everybody. I'm trying to use the visibility because it seems like that the sound radius isn't working with the psst. Let's try it again. Hey, I'm like Saria from The Legend of Zelda. I think I got up to 100 or 200 in RimWorld. 1,000 worked, although the frame rate is like 10 per second. Sanity Illusions, thank you for the $5. Would I ever try a game like Gene Forge? What about Dwarf Fortress? I guess my kind of one... I hate to, like... I don't know, like skim over questions. Although my kind of one answer to, like, will we see more of X game? Generally speaking, if it's a really far out indie game, I'll probably do it on the VOD channel because I can't really think of a way to pitch everything. But if it's like more of a staple game that I haven't come back to in a while, yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer because my bandwidth has just been really low for a while. It was crazy. During like 2022, I made only about 30 videos that year. That was less than 1 a week. I think it was something like that. So that's why I'm really more excited to work with people so that I can get out more stuff, execute on more ideas. No plans right now. Crusader Kings? Yeah, I wanted to get back to Grand Strategy again too. Although it's funny, like when you release videos as infrequently as I do, which it was only like once every 10 days, you do kind of get expectations of the video. It's sort of like, ooh, okay, I spent 10 days making this. And that's sort of like, all right, if I make Zomboid videos, or if I make like, for last year, it was sort of more stuff like The Sims or more nostalgia stuff. I was like, okay, I could pay the bills if I do this. But now it's sort of like, if I do CK3, it's like, I would really like to do that project, but I was still not really in a place where I was like, I don't know, secure. So now I'm doing just a little bit better, and I think I have enough breathing room that I could like encounter some bigger projects. Anyway, that's why I'm doing the editor stuff now. But yeah. Anyway, feel free to ask me anything else about that. I'm happy. I'll try not to go on too much more about that, because I think I've said my piece. Also, Prince McDigginier, thank you very much for the 1500... What is the ISK? Hang on a second. Ooh, Icelandic kronas. I didn't know Iceland had kronas as well. I thought that was only the Scandinavian countries. Is Iceland technically Scandinavian, or what are they? What are you over there, anyway? Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Vassal and Stellaris. There may or may not be some more Stellaris coming. That is all I will say about Stellaris. Here we go. Back indoors. Methinks let's unlock the door roundabout area. Because now we could make it to the door, open and shut the door. But if we could get around the door, that would allow more possibilities at kind of deking them in and out. Let's keep whispering, hey, gamers. Come over here. Come over to my house. Man, they aren't responding to that. I need to just keep running around in place until one of them spots me. Their eyesight must not be very good over here. Generally, one of them will spot you. But if I do a hearing check, then the radius is going to be crazy and they'll all get pulled over. But I might have to do that. Let me just stand outside and speed up time. See what happens. It's a Nordic country. It's an island, technically Danish. Well, let's ask Iceland. Iceland itself. Yeah, basically the curse I had come onto this year, like I had achieved everything that I wanted to as a variety YouTuber. Sort of like, oh man, I get to play any game I want to, like anything in this kind of simulation strategy library, and I really like that. Although I've kind of cursed myself because I stayed a solo YouTuber, and I was like, I can't cover everything that I want to anymore because I've gotten good at doing variety, which was like a weird curse to come upon. Yeah. It was strange. Anyway, I think now I've addressed it. Eventually I'll get to the point, too, where I'll end up needing to hire more editors. But then it's fun, because then it's a team project. And I do love team projects. I wasn't always a good team sports player. I was more of a solo sports person when I was a kid. But, I don't know, I'm kind of warming up to it now. Hey, One Vaudevillain, thank you very much for the member. And Adaman, thank you very much for the $5. I want to second the Gene Ford recommendation. Played as a kid and didn't have attention span. I'll write it down. Since you say. I still kind of got to get down. Like, I feel like Twitch is more the clubhouse for when I stream. And YouTube, I'm kind of getting used to more like. It should be like a whole kind of, ooh, why did I do this outside? Well, if I don't die, I'll be fine. I'm going to die. Again. One slip. Anyway, the door is safe, hopefully. This is going to be very, very bad. Oh, wow. What were the odds of that? Hitting all three of them in a row, just like that. I must have a very powerful foot. You went through the wall, and then you went under and in. That was unauthorized. Unacceptable. That was the most powerful foot display that I've ever had. Now, that was no hacks. That was skill. That was my strength. Have you ever seen a fat man stomp on people? Exactly. Exactly. That was good. One Vaudevillain, thank you very much for gifting the 5 memberships. We're getting closer to that emoji now. I still got to put in one more of the emoji. I do appreciate that. We just got to do it for 1 month. Just 1 more month, guys. I'm like an addict to YouTube memberships now. But yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Oh my god, yeah, what a horrible content creator I've become. Everyone's buying the memberships. What's wrong with me? I'm such a slimy guy. Yeah, it is getting kind of slimy. Anyway, I will tell you the reason I've tried out so much new stuff on the channel. I've tried live streams, I tried a short. Basically, I did have a meeting with a YouTube partner, which he was just like, yeah, man, get with the times. Like, in much nicer ways. Like, he's a really good guy. And he's helped me a lot. Just, like, get into more projects. But he was also like, yeah, we've done all these things over the last few years that basically I hadn't really done anything. The reason I hadn't done it was because I felt like a lot of the stuff that was put onto YouTube for a while was sort of like they added a new feature and then they got rid of it. Like, remember stories? We don't really have stories anymore. Like, they're not really emphasized. So then they started doing shorts, and I'm just like, this just kind of feels like the flavor of the week, you know? So I didn't really do it, but now I'm just like, hey, streaming to YouTube is actually kind of fun. And I'd wanted to do that, although I was limited by the Twitch partner contract, where it was just like exclusivity. And then they got rid of that. So now I can basically do whatever I want. And that feels good, let me tell you. Hang on a second. Mirage, thank you for the 50 Czech kronas. What's my favorite game? Probably Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, if we're going back to, like, old games. Stuff like that, you know? Hey, Vaudevillain, thank you very much for gifting another 5 memberships. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Hang on a second. I thought I saw something else in chat. So, don't use Twitch has been nice to stream on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've been changing stuff a lot lately, so I might as well say it. Rarely have I really chatted with, I mean, I spent about 2 years making videos just, like, kind of as an artiste. Although I've kind of come back out of my shell lately a little bit more, so I'm happy. I used to do this a little bit more often. A little bit more often on the channel. Although doing that video, like, hey, I need some help, like, looking for editors, I was just like, holy cow, there's so many awesome people in this community, and I don't do all this alone. It does become a crazy thing, you know? It's like, you just get to the point where you're managing so many things that it starts to feel like a job, and I'm just like, man, this has become more work than play. So yeah, I'm going to be excited when we finally get, like, a little bit more of an infrastructure going. I resisted it for years because I have, like, an ungodly, resistance to sending emails, although I've kind of overcome that a little bit more lately, like with some adulting. But yeah. Long-form content is on its way out. I beg to differ, actually. Shorts are very much in vogue, but YouTube is also kind of doing the podcasting stuff. So all of this really long-form stuff has been getting, like, overemphasized on my channels. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that's kind of dying out is, like, the traditional stuff that's known on YouTube, like the browse features stuff, and the way it's getting promoted is changing, it seems to me. Are the plushes still available? The first ones were a limited run. Short-term rapid-fire content. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about the whole shorts thing either. I think it kind of kills people's attention spans, but I think people kind of have yet to use it in an interesting way with gaming. The thing that I don't like about shorts right now is that a lot of it is just like there's some sort of depraved thumbnail in shorts that it, like, appeals to, I don't know, something that's very, like, base about human nature and psychology that people click on. Like something that looks very risque, I'll just say. And, like, that's usually what gets put out into shorts. And, like, that's kind of what hits. I mean, that's a little bit true of all content. But it's sort of like, yeah, I don't really like that part about it. But then again, like, maybe that's just my shorts feed. Maybe I'm just an edgy person. Leafy Shadow, thank you very much for gifting the membership. Disable shorts with add-ons. They're enabled by default, though. Well, the thing that I personally would like to use shorts for, because this is my channel after all. Let's talk about what I would do it for. What I would do it for would be like, I've chatted with you guys a little bit about Healthy Gamer GG. I think he really has cool content, and I like that guy a lot. And he does it for like a little short snippet of his longer form stuff. And Healthy Gamer GG does some really just kind of neat and interesting take on life as a game. It's a little bit existential, a lot of his stuff. So, I was thinking of going back to some of the more, like, existential stuff about gaming, because that excites me maybe even more than gaming itself, at times. And then maybe making those kinds of things into shorts. So I did a little one recently, and yeah, I mean, like, it had a little bit of reach. Some people saw it. But yeah, that's YouTube for you. I've noticed in a lot of other gaming channels in particular. A little bit turning into TikTok here. Kaio boy, hey, me and my dad enjoy watching the videos. Hey, that's actually really nice to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed doing something together with that, or that it gives you like I don't know, some kind of communion. Usually it's people telling me like my boyfriend watches or my girlfriend watches your videos, and she's leaving me and I hate you, and then I get upset. So that's a nice thing to hear. Thank you for saying such a nice thing. I do appreciate the 220. Have audio editors been on the menu in my video editor hunt? And also thank you for the $2, Josie. So audio, the way I approach audio in videos is kind of crazy. Like that requires a lot more careful judgment. So I've mainly just focused the editor search to people who can do stuff really sharp in a visual sense. And I can actually do like a 10-minute video, all the audio without any of the video, like at all. And the entire video is made. So that's a part that doesn't really take me as long, although all the kind of tailoring of visuals in videos takes a very long time to do. And it's not my favorite task. So, and I don't think I'm even that good at it. I think there are many better visual editors than me of videos. It would allow me to do more stuff. A lot of the people that I picked have more like, shall we just say, scuffed editing styles. But also, like, a good sense of timing and narrative. I was really spoiled for choice in all the editor applications. I might as well go on with this a little bit because it is high on my mind. I'm going to be going through it the rest of it this week. But yeah, I'm hoping that there are people who will add a lot to the channel. I kind of have yet to see everybody's work ethic. But yeah, I mean, it's people I'd really be excited to have on board if their past work kind of like demonstrates any future stuff. Hey, Mike, thank you very much for the $5. What feels like a chore to me to start until I'm playing for Zomboid? Actually, hate starting, love playing. Actually, I was thinking of making a video like that recently. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my existential philosophy of Project Zomboid and kind of gaming in general, sandbox gaming in particular. So, video games have no purpose. And a lot of people who spend time doing things that are deemed productive out in society won't spend time playing video games. You know, they'll be doing things like working on their careers, spending time with their families, working out or exercising, getting in better shape, working on their mental or emotional health. I mean, maybe this is like and then people also enjoy pleasurable activities out in society. Rarely do people seek out pain, you know. There's a lot of people who just think that hedonism and pleasure is the point of life. And oftentimes, it feels to me as though these two walks of life are at odds. Okay, so that's the setup for what I'm saying. Project Zomboid sometimes feels like a chore to start playing, or some people will complain that it has no goal. I'm just going to unlock a bigger area here. I agree. I could never enjoy Zomboid myself. And as an individual player, this is the reason I started a channel, and it was one of the first games I started playing. I think Zomboid has no point. I don't think it is a good game. I think it's a good simulation. I think it's a really good simulation, but I don't think there's much game here, to be totally honest with you. And that was a lot of the gaming experiences that I wanted to experience again when I started this channel. The only games I can really enjoy are stuff like Binding of Isaac and Slay the Spire, because there's more game to them. Don't ask. Thank you very much for the $2.20 in Canadian. I'm bored. Honestly, poetry for right now. DayZ and other games. Yeah, like DayZ has no point. Some people say that the point of the game is just to exist, right? So, facts. Based AA. Wow. Can we go back from here now that we've, taken the red pill out of Morphemus? Well, let's go a little bit deeper. Okay, so basically, video games have no point. They are indeed pointless. I agree with you. But also, too, you will get to a point in your lifetime grinds. Say, for example, that you worked so hard at your career. I don't know, like you worked so hard at your career, you made a lot of money. Or, I don't know, like, I guess for me, this was like, I don't know, like when I was in high school, I spent a lot of time working out. And then when I was in college, I spent a lot of time learning to play the guitar. And I thought that would make me happy. But the truth is that if it's all directed towards some goal and you wanted to achieve a result or some sort of number, you'll never be able to savor the experience itself of just whatever grind that was, even if it wasn't a grind, even if you just enjoyed it. If you're always focused on a goal, you won't ever be able to just savor the moment of doing the thing, of the action itself. You know what I mean? This is very Alan Watts. Like that what feels like work, that feels like it's directed towards some goal. That actually is the thing that you're supposed to be enjoying, and that happiness is a choice that you make to cultivate such a mental engagement with the activity that you considered a grind at first, that you find yourself starting to enjoy it, you know? Yeah, anyway, this is I'm really trying to make this video, but I don't want to do it wrong, so it's been taking me a long time, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist about it. Does that work for you? I mean, Alan Watts, I feel like Alan Watts is pretty established. Don't people think that? RuneScape. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, I believe that they call these things... am I wrong in saying this? I don't really know much about philosophy. There's, I think, another YouTuber named Sisyphus55 or something like that. And I'd seen a video of his where he called these autotelic pursuits, which are often directed at some goal in the end, but they are unto themselves pleasurable things to do. Oftentimes these will be things like exercising because you naturally release endorphins, or whatever it is. Science happens. Or stuff like playing an instrument, which playing an instrument is kind of a pleasurable activity unto itself. Am I an engineer by trade? No, I was formerly a teacher. Actually? That was ignorant of me. Hang on a second. I won't die, I'll be fine. But that was bad. Okay, ooh, that was successful. I am a successful man. From so much working out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Hang on a second, I've got a dirty bandage. Okay, I've got ripped sheets out, I just have to bandage this. Sorry, I was having such an existential... like, such an awesome existential moment right there that I almost forgot what I was doing. Okay, I'll take them through the window. Ooh, this was 2. Hang on a moment. My feet improved. Man, can't you hear that heart racing? I regret taking that trait now. Was it agoraphobic or... Hey, Miss Firefly, thank you very much for the 2 pounds. Any more Zomboid collabs coming soon? Oh, Nurse and I were talking over something. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to say that. I hate to get expectations then if we don't get our stuff together. Because I've also had other people that I was going to collab with. Anyway, yeah, I say Nurse because we tend to collab a lot. And she's like a pretty organized person. Yeah. Yeah, hoping to. And then a bunch of other people, too. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to say some of the folks that you see more often on the channel. Some of the featured characters. My other friends. Where was I with the, actually, I was kind of enjoying that philosophical, existential bit. Yeah, so that's anyway the reason why I started a YouTube channel many years ago. And I think I'd like to get a little bit more deep into that tangent, because I think it's true for a lot of things in life. Like, for example, running. I rarely talk about running on the channel. I'm like a ridiculously good runner in real life. I'm not like at freak level, but I'm like pretty much 99th percentile in cardiovascular endurance. Like, I can run a 16-minute 5K. Really without very much training at all. Like, I don't know why. I don't know where I got it. Like, my dad was a good runner. But yeah, no, pretty much without that much effort, I got to that level. So I'm like, oh, I could build on this. I would never be, like, really good. Because some people are just freaks. But anyway, running for a while was something that I liked because of the result of it. Like, ooh, win a race or something like that, or set a PR. But I got to the point where I just gave up on it. Because I was like, this is useless. All this trying. I never really get where I want. And now that I've totally given up on it, I've found a lot more enjoyment in it when I'm like 27 or 28. I think a lot of it is about aging and just giving up on things and then finding happiness in them. And I'm not such an old man either. Like Neil Young level, you know. Old man, take a look at my, you know. I'm into Neil Young, too. Morgan Akira, thank you very much for the $10. Sleep Assistant as well as being a fun dude to watch. Prayers from Hawaii. Oh, hell yeah. Hawaii. Shotgun. To attract more zombies. Interest in Rain World. I do like Rain World, although it's a very, like, pretty game that I feel like I couldn't do as much with and is a little bit past its prime. Maybe someday for another VOD. But thank you for the $5, True Wolves. Whatever collab with Real Civil Engineer. Real Civil Engineer, Matt? Oh, he's a good dude. I haven't really chatted with him, like, we've, like, sent each other messages and stuff a little bit a while back, or, like, would raid on Twitch. It's hard to get him on, though. It'd be cool if we could. Yeah, I would definitely say yes if he had an idea. Maybe I should invite him to do Zomboid. That would be fun. Yeah, like, see, the thing about content creation is that you get eyes bigger than your stomach, you know? Like, you wish you could do more stuff, and then you can't, and then you get sad. And so you just have to limit and give up, and maybe I'm getting to that point. Scent of Cheese, thank you for the $2. Are there any philosophy books I would recommend? I'm not really that well-read. Maybe I give off the impression of being more well-read than I am. Hang on a second. I am possibly dead now. Oh, I tripped into the tile. How was that possible? How was this large horde come over? Dang. Alright. Well, now that I'm dying... That was pretty good. That was pretty good. We had almost made it across to the other house. 37, honestly, more successful than the other ones. And we didn't spend half the time counting. Pretty good. Pretty good. If I do say so myself. Worth. All right, now that we have gotten over the first hour of being bad, we can unlock the good potential. Anyway, the philosophy book I would recommend would just be anything on Chinese philosophy I find interesting. Let's go back to the menu. We still have so many more exciting deaths to encounter. Yeah, exciting deaths. Although, what do you guys think of the actually having the tile like visible? I feel like that makes it so much more immersive because the last time we had to put down the ripped sheets, and then just thanks to Brad, we can do this now. Now I can play the scuffed blue playthrough that I've wanted to. But there's nothing scuffed about the color blue, besides the fact that it's such a basic color. I just pulled out a random adjective. Yeah, honestly, hats off to Brad. This is an incredible mod. I'm loving this. Oh, look, we already got a zombie attracted to us. I can feel it, Mr. Krabs. This is going to be the best playthrough. Look, there's already one boy coming. And we have such a nice nook and cranny to hide inside of the house. It's good when they start on the windows. Because the windows can be breached by only one without too much time passing. And it's a little noise, you know? That's nice. The one thing I wish it were an actual square. Although I don't recall how we got these. There is a way that you can go into debug mode where you can get the actual cone of fire to show. Ghoul King showed it to me. I never knew this was a thing. Pretty sure Ghoul is one of the few people that has done this. But yeah, he was messing around in some of the game controls. And he showed me how to show like the arc of fire for melee and ranged weapons. And it's really neat. It's a setting you could tick and debug. But yeah, I think that the little green glow just feels like, I unlocked something. Doesn't that feel satisfying? I like that. It'd be cool if you could do it in multiplayer, too. Like, you both spawn in the same house. You know? But I'm not sure. Come on, come through. I'm just speeding up time. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Be a patient boy. Oh, Mitch, thank you for the two pounds. Am I looking forward to Build 42? Heck yeah. What is it going to be? Like farm animals? Yeah, I'm excited for that. I think it'll be a good time. Maybe not as, perhaps, momentous as the last one. Or is that we're not up to NPCs yet, right? The one in particular, the update that I was excited for was basements. Never in my life did I think that they would be able to add any type of, if you will, call it procedural generation. I do believe that they entertained that as something that maybe a modder could have done years ago as a possibility. Although I don't think that they ever committed to it as one of their dev goals. Yeah. Although, you know, I'll say this. They have added in little things here and there to the game. Like, we never thought we would get, like, placeable objects. Even just stuff like that. Stuff that makes the game just a little bit more immersive. Let's try the psst. Psst. Sound is risky. It is. Oh, the basement mod. I haven't tried the mod yet for it. Doesn't that give you a few different ones? Although the basements that they're going to add, won't that have like basements that could go down and down and down forever? Personally, I really like the way that CDDA spawns in. I think CDDA is an even better simulation than PZ by far, but like it obviously isn't as pretty. Though if I had to play one game to play for the rest of my life, it could be CDDA. It takes a while to get into it, but it's really deep simulation. And honestly, the best gaming just kind of has you do all of the imagination of what's going on in your mind. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and just call them out here. But yeah, there you go. You have it. Zomboid is a game with no point, but it teaches you how to live life. And I think that we need to take gaming seriously as an experience. You know, I kind of question it when people just think that it's a waste of time immediately. A lot of those people in their own life are unable to savor experiences, and let me tell you that for me, myself, it scares me when I'm unable to enjoy something. Because recently, like, I found more enjoyment in the act of, say, for example, collecting games than playing games. Ah, look at my Steam library. Look at all the experiences that I could be having right now, but I'm too afraid to have them. I'm too afraid to play this game because I'm scared that I won't actually be able to savor it. You know, that I won't even be able to enjoy the experience. Is this speaking to you on some level? Yeah, I started finding that when I was like, I don't know, maybe 19 years old, 20 years old when I went to college. We've got to take care of more of these. Hang on a second. Pick up broken glass. Yeah, people are afraid to play the games in their Steam library. Have you ever seen the... Ooh, I didn't know that I could get glass shards in my hand like that. Hang on a second. Oh, because I'm bleeding, now I'm that much slower? I guess it was in that hand. Alright, well, at least my shove is still working. Let's use the foot because the hands are slowed right now. Okay. A moment of silence for our fellowship. Please don't tell me that I'm going to die from my... Oh, large glass shards in my hand. This is really going to interfere with me. Well, let me tell you a little story, guys. You're afraid, Xenon? You're afraid that you won't be able to... Wait, I'm not just saying that. I'm not even saying that to be funny. Yeah, that's the reason. I'm afraid that I won't be able to enjoy the games I have. But this is something that's been happening to me since I was 19. This isn't like a YouTuber phenomenon. It's happened gradually, but I think it happens to everyone in their life, too. Some people more than others. But, yeah, basically, Fallout 3 was a good experience I had like that. So, I had bought Fallout 3 a while back, but, you know, I would play it after school sometimes. I think it was in high school when Fallout 3 came out. Or what was it? No, maybe 8th grade. Anyway, I played it in high school. Okay, we unlocked a couple more tiles. Ooh, I should have gotten one over there. Ah, darn. At least I got a little bit further across the house. We just had a bunch come over anyway. Yeah, I had to basically take out a weekend where I just suspended all of my cares about the world in order to truly enjoy that game. Because there's so much fluff that you want to appreciate, but until you kind of forget about your other obligations in life, you can't really sit down and enjoy it. You know? And a lot of games are like that, games with narratives. So a lot of the experiences that we enjoy tend to be faster, cheaper, and more like kind of take advantage of your reward circuitry in your brain. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but games like Slay the Spire and Isaac, which I really enjoy, and I think that they are well-designed games, and I don't think that they're... I mean, they're some of the first of their kind to do that, so I think they're great. But in a way, being able to enjoy only that is kind of like being able to enjoy, say, for example, only graphic novels, and not like a real novel, you know? Where a real novel is kind of more of a rich experience. And I don't want to put art into, like, you know, stratification like that. But there is something to be said about, like, long-form enjoyment. You know what I mean? Graphic novels are a bit... I don't want to put it down because there's some really good graphic novels too. But it's also like, yeah, I mean, that's my kind of philosophy on gaming and enjoyment. And I think that a lot of people who can't bring themselves to enjoy it, maybe they have other things that they're trying to achieve in life, you know. Maybe they've got a job that has a lot of demands or something like that, or they've got a family to feed, and they can't really enjoy it. And that's a lot of the people, like, oftentimes when I say... I talk to other people and say, like, oh, yeah, I make YouTube videos for a living. Naturally, they ask what job you have. At this point, I've just given into it. I don't want to make up some weird story. Oh, yeah, like, technically, I am an independent contractor. But, yeah, like, there's this kind of twinkle in their eye, like, oh, yeah, I used to play StarCraft. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and it's like, oh, do you play it anymore? He's like, no, I have a family. But you could see kind of the twinkle in his eye still there. Oh, my God. Never get tired of Subway Surfers. I played Super Auto Pets. That's a good game. Yeah, it is. It's upsetting to not enjoy something as much as you feel like you should be able to. You know, it's when it gets kind of psychological. A lot of it is people finding more headspace in their own life. I think that's really the big thing. YouTube was my way of kind of hacking my way into finding more headspace in order to enjoy gaming. Or that was a big part of it. I also wanted to get better at speaking or something like that. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with having a few, like, cheap experiences and just enjoying them. I like that from time to time, too. Alright, I do binge. I do have a tendency to binge games. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a problematic addiction to gaming, guys. I played, I think, 100 hours of Slay the Spire between October and November. Yeah, man. Sometimes it just helps you go deep inside. Come on. Come on, zombies. I don't want to do anything more than just keep whispering to them. I gotta keep being patient boy here. A patient boy. Patient boy. Who is in the house? Knock, knock, knocking. Neither of these. Oh, yes. Either of these. Although I think one may not be enough to get the door down. Growing old sounds lame. Yeah, it's true. I mean, really, it's just about kind of going back in time and cultivating the childish enjoyment of a lot of things. I think that's what relaxing is about. Ironically, a lot of people who find it easier to relax find it easier to become productive and things like that. If you can't relax, you really have a lot of issues with your own productivity. So it's kind of funny. You know, we have a lot of stuff that we teach kids in school, how to, like, be productive, you know, manage your time and this and that. But I think that teaching people to relax is kind of important as well. And I know I'm kind of eliding over a lot of other important stuff here. But, yeah, I mean, I've found that... Anyway, ever since I started doing creative work for a living, I'm like, actually being able to relax is pretty important here. Although a lot of that's kind of like a Chronos, no tempos sort of deal. Anyway, now I'm getting into, like, really abstract stuff, so... Yeah, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of stuff like that that's very zen in life about enjoying it. But the feeling in the back of your mind like you should be doing something else. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, take, for example, all of the Steam libraries. Or you could see this on game achievements where people just start playing the game. Or a lot of people will buy the game and then they never play it. And it's sort of like, well, what did they want in the first place? And I realized, yeah, that's a lot of my games too. Like, I have one of the achievements or none of them. And I just have the game, but I never really even savored it. It's funny, we have this kind of inverse relationship between... I guess, like, money and time as we get older. You know, when you're a kid, so many things are off limits to you, and then you find, like, as you grow older, oh, okay, I see how it's going. Certain people in charge want us to work only to fit their ideals. I mean, I think that there's some truth to a lot of the kind of more grandiose things, that it's like a capitalism thing. I definitely think that's true. I think lately, for me, I've had to kind of, you know, as wise as I am. For me, what's helped with that, though, is to just sort of localize my problem. Like, okay, I can't enjoy it, but if I just blame the system, I can't really get rid of this whole system, but how can I enjoy it within the confines of this thing. Anyway, that was where I created YouTube. Like, oh, I'm being productive. I'm making a video. But I'm also enjoying the experience, too. And with that framework, I am able to enjoy it more wholeheartedly. I'm not really suggesting that everyone become a video game YouTuber. I mean, it's going to happen eventually, and someday I'll be out of a job. But, yeah. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Well, other people have other ways of kind of bringing their interests together, too. I'm trying to think of some other examples. Say, for example, that you really enjoy cooking or something like that. See, that's something that's enjoyable. I enjoy cooking, too. This is something that I've wanted to do more. I just find it relaxing. You get a treat at the end, you know, you have a good time. You're working with your hands. Although, you could just buy some store-bought stuff and call it a day. But you wanted to savor the meal. Or something like that. So some people start like a bakery, right? This is a millennial activity. This is something that we're doing. Anyway, that would be another example of something like that. And there's think about your town. Like, there's probably plenty of local businesses where people are selling baked goods. What a fantastic way to marry one's interests. Yeah. Everyone become a video game YouTuber. Yes. Take me down and destroy me. Everyone makes Project Zomboid videos. Ironically, that would probably help me out a lot because I would have the the first mover advantage. I don't know. There's plenty of other good content creators in Zomboid, though, and it's nice to see that the game has actually grown. I've been playing it since 2016 or 2017, like, very seriously. I think the fun part about it is friendship. And one thing I never really got to do in 2022, because it was the first real year where we had multiplayer, but I just didn't have time to do it, is like collaboration stuff with friends. So like the video that we recently did where we did the mall, that was so much fun to do. That video was through and through fun to edit, fun to make, fun from beginning to end. Fun, fun, fun. I loved that video, and I would like to do more of that kind of stuff. I think it would be good for editors to work with too, because it's pretty straightforward. Okay, I will take you down, woman. Or are they still men and women as zombies? This could... No, I'm not ready for this debate. Everyone is someone. One of 100 Days Graveyard Keeper. Graveyard Keeper was getting pretty popular. Yeah, I wanted to do more stuff like that. See, the thing about those 100 Days challenges is they take about 20 hours to put together for a lot of the games that you do them for. I like them because they have a very clear beginning, middle, and end, and it's very satisfying to put the whole thing together. I might. Once we kind of get the ball rolling with some of the editors. I guess I'll just spend the whole stream talking about the editors. Now that I've already gotten into it. Yeah. Well, the thing that was exciting for me is... I'd been having a lot of issues with, like, sitting at a desk, but I finally went to go see a physical therapist. I got someone that a bunch of my friends had recommended, and he's a really good guy. He's like, he's kind of like meeting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyway, he dispelled many of my, like, worst fears about sitting at a desk, and he was able to help me a little bit. So I'm, doing a little bit better with that, but then it allows me to just kind of like focus on the games I enjoy more, which I put together this big list of projects I wanted to do, and I was like, this will be nice. But it's also just slightly less time in front of a 16:9 rectangle. I like this about my channel, though. I never wanted to just be the guy who just played game after game and just that's all he really did. I wanted to kind of analyze them a little bit more. And I think you guys kind of know that I've struggled to enjoy gaming in the past. And I think it's... Well, I think that's entirely on brand. I don't know why I always do this for dramatic effect. I think that's entirely on brand. Yeah. Existential gaming, man. I meant every word of it. I meant every word of it. Be fun to go over the years what Zomboid has changed to. There's something about this game, though. There's just something about its aesthetic. Man, now I'm getting really excited. The more I talk about it, the thing that I've enjoyed about making YouTube content over time is I used to find streaming took away energy from me. Now I'm starting to find it gives me energy and just, like, excites me to stream. I have a lot of friends who don't really like streaming. They don't even like it, and it's sad. It's sad to watch. But that's because you people are just out of your mind. You're all batshit crazy, and Like, I can't think of any source of more unexpected things to have said to me than Twitch chat. It's literally changed my sense of humor in a good way, just to, like, observe and take part in the meminess that is really just any live stream chat on the internet. Do I regret having such a big channel that I really have one or be able to get to know my fans? That's happened over time. I've kind of gotten more used to it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of moments that you regret it, where you can't talk to people. But the thing is that there's a lot of things that I can't do anymore. Like, I can't do as many community events, but it makes the smaller relationships that I can have more meaningful, although just sometimes it takes a longer time to get back to people, just because I have such small bandwidth. But honestly, yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, like, it's more how you engage with the things that you are able to engage with. And the other thing, too, is I'm starting to take a little bit more time out of those kind of, like, rote tasks by, well, again, here we keep coming back to, well, having some editors. So that's the project I'm excited about, and I hadn't realized it was excited about it. You know, one thing I'll say, we were talking about the nature of happiness and how to find contentment earlier on in the stream, and the thing that that it took me a long enough time to realize is that really, it seems that the biggest indicator of your happiness, besides things like, you know, having like a regular set of like animals that come to visit you every week through the window or something like that, you know, like a regular set of social activities, is the work that you're looking forward to doing. You know, like, we have this idea in our society, or this kind of popular conception, that that comfort will bring you happiness, when it's really what you enjoy is challenge. And a lot of the time when you procrastinate and stuff like that, you're afraid. It more has to do with fear than, like, laziness. Although there are other examples. Sometimes there's something in the way. My sneak boy has increased. And this is a great place to attract zombies from. I'm not going to get up and walk around, though, fanning about. We're going to need to get up the stairs, if there are stairs to be had, because we need to get off of this floor due to corpse removal stuff. Either that or just out of the house. Wait a minute. Is that is a boarded window over there? This may be a secret boy house. Wait a second. We're there. I swear to God, we're going to unlock this tile. Ugh. Didn't it look like there were boards above yonder window? Oh, no, that was just shutters. Idiot. I should have known that couldn't happen in the spawn house. Ironically, I don't really want to get more good at light-hooded. Your happiness is dictated by what... Well, there are things like that. You know. Like, if you're working to eat the next day, what are you eating the next day? What are you wearing? Ah, man, I unlocked that tile. I didn't want that tile. But we're getting over to where we can attract more zombies now. All right, let's have them through the window. Come, be my guests. Guests at the feast. Hang on a moment. Take them in. Take them into the feast. Come to the feast, as the Catholics say. I do like the Table of Plenty song. That was one of the better hymns. I used to sing that at my high school. Now, can we get the gunman to come over? We do have a... Ooh! Oh, wait, I thought he had on some sort of riot helmet. I stand corrected. He had a League of Legends helmet on instead. No. The door closure maneuver. There needs to be an animation for closing the door at exactly the opportune moment, in my humble opinion. I think if we get the zombie bodies out of the house, though, we won't be in danger of getting sick, because this is not a particularly good situation. Is it the room, though? I must make it to the bed. Okay, here we go. I am now able to sleep. Sleep has been unlocked, my friends. Ooh, and a shell suit jacket. Very cool, and also defensive. very nice and sexy. Eat the bodies. What's wrong with you? Eat the bodies, he says. I kind of like the way that it shows in the... I'm not sure if this is intended or not, but that looks really cool, the way that they've unlocked. How many zombies has this character killed now? Okay, so remove bandage. I think we're good on the right hand now. Oh no, it's infected. All of my hopes and dreams have gone for nothing. Have gone to for nothing. That was English. What we could use would be perhaps a bag. Yeah, let's get all of these out of the house. In the meantime, while we're waiting for more to kind of erupt at us, let's just try to clear out main house number 1. Although we want one clear house and we want one, like, go-to house for sleeping. Because eventually I'm going to need a kill house. That's how this challenge eventually gets over time. Alright, there. I mean, I've already kind of made this the kill house. Maybe I should make that the sleep house. What is over on the other end? It's pretty remote on the other side, though. This is West Point, so there's going to be more room between houses. Maybe I should really just be unlocking straight across. Yeah, let's do that. That gets me closer to the fence anyway, and then I can start to, you know, take them down while they're there. I do believe I turned off pull down because I think it's the most infuriating mechanic they've ever added into the game, and I hate it. Multi-hit and pull down didn't used to be things before the animations update, and the game was way easier. You could fight like 10 zombies just as one guy with his bare hands, and you were fine. I mean, that was maybe a tad unrealistic, but at the same time, it did... for single player, it made it kind of tricky, because I don't think Zomboid should really be played most of the time single player. Although that's often how I end up playing it. Ironically. Ooh, no, I don't like that. One of them there. Ooh, an address. Oh, wait a minute, where are you coming from? Did you see me run through here? Hang on a second. Thank God that I'm strong, otherwise I wouldn't be able to kill so many people so fast. A common problem. Ooh, a drag race. That was actually one of the ideas that we had for Zomboid. I wanted to do like a big rat race across the map. Or, yeah, now that they figured out the car rubber banding, at least a little bit better. Yeah, some kind of car race or something like that. Yeah, I really wanted to execute on more of those multiplayer ideas. So now maybe if we have a little bit more help, I can. Zomboid's always been a big hit on the channel, though. I think people just really enjoyed the aesthetic of this game. Quoting the art of the deal. Was I quoting the art of the deal? Yeah, there's something about just getting all your boys together, you know, getting into a bus. Like a school bus. Oh, they do have school buses in this game, although that is kind of difficult to get everyone out of the bus. I think we did that when the game was first, when they first added multiplayer. A great time. Gaiety was had by all. Okay, now we're taking out greater swaths of the enemy. The adversary, if you will. It's always the rear that I get hit in this challenge. People always love to take me from the rear. It's irresistible, I guess. That was a horrible pun. Oh, uh-oh. Am I going to die again? I accept my death anyway. If I do go, it was worth it. I loved life. I lived. I savored every moment. Even the bad ones, especially the bad ones. But is this my... oh, no, maybe not yet. Oh, I really expected I was going to die there. Man, how disappointing. Although I'm unlocking tiles that were undesirable. Don't worry about my bleeding hands and face and head and all of that. Hang on a second, I gotta take out one more before I feel relatively safe. Well, that was such a waste. I hate myself. All this self-loathing is making me hungry. No, not butter. We already had that. I'll have this orange soda. Did I get bit? No, of course not. I'm fine, obviously. Doubt me for a second. Although I do appreciate your interest in my health, Liam. Can I still cut off my hand? Everyone's so excited about me cutting off parts of my body. Why are you? No. Obviously, I don't need to cut off my hand. It was just a scratch. Everyone's so excited about this. Why is it? It's like the fascination with dismemberment. I will remain whole here. I'm good, man. Hang on a second. I need another frying pan because I'm going to have to do some more cooking and savor the experience the entire time. Wouldn't it be great if you could be fully engaged in every experience that you're having while you're having it all of the time? And that is, after all, the secret to happiness in our lives. Ooh, no, jitter almost killed me there. That would have been bad. Yeah, so like I said, you don't really like glide along the tiles. That was one that the mod author had mentioned to me. Like you do kind of have jitter and you get stuck on them. I think it works great for the most part, although there are a few moments obviously where it's like, ooh, this isn't really working. Can I get to that window? No, I wanted to. It would be nice if I could just unlock the whole house so I don't have to think too hard about it. Just while I'm in here. This is really a messed up place. I could start leading them outside. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Although I don't want somebody to sneak up on me. Yeah, let me just start to lead them outside so that I don't have so many more corpses on the inside. That way more will get attracted too. Although my character's now in pain, so I'm gonna have to take a rest. Okay, now we embark on the long and arduous task of just putting all of the zombies outside so that I don't get sick from them. Generally speaking, it would be easier if there were a second floor, but when we don't really have this, the fact that they made it into a right-click maneuver does make it a little bit better. Is there another one right there? Yeah, there is. Oh, darn. Okay, yeah, there. Man, that's how I'm gonna die, this jitter. Although I think that's more fair than the thing I had before. Oh, is the tape in the TV? Ooh, maybe I should have checked that as well. Yeah, I could use that to slowly attract them as well. I should probably take down that door because there might be build-up on the other side. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't see that. Okay, see, now I have created an arena. I gotta take a rest now. That's no good. Alright, how many is that? Yeah, now we are getting exerted, our character's getting tired, and more are getting attracted to the area. Ooh, not good. Not very... Oh, I was just pressing space. Jesus Christ. I make the most cringe-worthy sounds when I'm not doing well in this game. I am not doing too particularly well, so now is another time when I'm making those sounds. You really find out how much of a wimp you are when you play this game. I've made a lot of sounds I've just edited out over the years. All of these sounds I've had to edit out, but now that I'm streaming it, you learn how much of a soft man I am. Really a soft boy. Really a soft boy. Okay, now I could be genuinely dead. Oh, gee, okay, yeah, I'm definitely dead. When did this happen? How are they all coming in here? I did nothing to deserve that. I think it was just build-up of sounds. Now that was a respectable playthrough. I like that from start to finish. Have I heard the new character audios in the last Thursdoid? Crying in pain will be normal. 58 zombies, I think that was a pretty respectable Tile Man run. I mean, at least in the short run. What would I have done differently, though? What would I have done maybe even better? Probably getting a second house and being quieter. I think second house and being maybe even quieter. I think that the impatience takes over me. We are learning self-control and cultivating respect of our lack of self-control. It's a tricky challenge, though, to do on YouTube because you want it to be... You want it to be exciting. Although, that is the thing... Oh, man, what a good-looking playthrough. Well, what did we get? Did it say how many kills we got in that? No, it didn't really give us our kill count. I guess you're going to have to go back and check on what my exact kill count was for each one. I don't believe in backing up these saves because I don't want to do the same one too many times in a row. Louisville Orange. Do we have another one of those... Oh, this was the bugged save. This one was interesting. Let's try Louisville Book number 2 because the lights were on in this one. 58 kills, that's my record. Okay, so we're trying to beat 58. Trying to beat 58. Well, we've been at it for about an hour and 40. About an hour and 40. We still got an hour and 20 left. We could do it. I think we could do it. Yeah, self-control. Honestly, overrated. Perhaps this will be the playthrough in which I take it all away. The victory, the glory, the kills. Let's go real slow, boy, to start. I'm going to try to walk around here to attract that one with my seductive walking. Only one, though, will be seduced into coming over. Okay, if at first you don't succeed, just start walking around and whispering. Give it a minute. Maybe that one will see me. Sometimes they can see you through the window from across the street, although I don't think that this is working particularly well. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I got one. Oh my god. It's like biting off a tiny piece of the bread. And then having so much more bread to eat. Aren't you thankful? Wow, here it comes. One of the little crumbs of bread to us. Here we are. Do we have anything to read? We don't really have anything to read. We have Washington High. Oh no, we have bitten over 2 pieces of bread. I stand corrected. 2 boys have come. Diving over the TV for me. This is like the ultimate horror movie. You're watching a horror movie, and then something dives in out the window from over the TV that's actually a monster. Conspicuous may help me in the playthrough. I do believe I have Conspicuous. Yeah, there it is, with the top hat. I do apologize for that. Sometimes it's a little harder to see what's actually going on in the streams. Some of these things I'm considering putting like, maybe like some sort of death count in a corner of the screen that auto-updates or something like that. It makes it a little bit more, I guess, watchable on YouTube. Possibly. Maybe like a list of my traits, just so that people can see the technical information. See, now that the window is open, would a whisper take it yet another one over here? No. Doesn't look like anyone's coming to this eastern window either. Oh wait, I got one. I think I got one. Are you coming? Okay, then let's shout from over here. Yeah, got one more. That's all I need. That's all I need. I probably should have made my way for the kitchen first, to be fair. Oh well. Oh no, I started there, and I am yet making my way back. I think there's another one at the window, though, too. Okay, TV boy. Now this gives me a little bit of room to stand back, push it down, and then stomp on the head first for a faster kill. Okay, here we go, getting closer to the kitchen. Rotten eggs. I'll take them. Eggs are getting very expensive right now. And a police officer didn't really need it, but it looks like it has a melee weapon. Like a nightstick right there. That's a decent pickup. Okay, and also we get a kind of cool and also kind of helpful jacket as it happens. Ooh, and a bulletproof vest. That's nice. Could come in handy. The Magnum. I'm just going to leave that there because I don't want to die. But I might lose that later on, so let's, yeah, we'll take it because it looks kind of cool. There we go. Grab, and then I guess I'll just put that onto my belt. Okay, there we go. I got it on the holster. Oh, I didn't mean to unlock that tile. Oh, well. Arguable whether, is this even faster than my feet? Could be wasting the weapon condition here, but oh my gosh, we've unlocked the toaster. And a saucepan. Okay, that's another weapon. Good. Nightstick still has really good condition on it. That's great. I will be a shouting boy again. Okay, I've got 2 coming over. I've got to be a careful man here, though. Let's try to unlock the upstairs, because that way we could get somewhere to sleep, and we can keep the downstairs as the clearing area. I also honestly haven't even tried going up the stairs in this mod yet, so I don't know if it's just going to bug out, but I'm assuming it's going to be all right. So far, I haven't really encountered any game-breaking bugs. Why would you walk around the house, man? Just freak me out. Oh, there we go. 1. Okay, that's getting bad. The front door is getting mauled. What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to... I'm going to unlock a 4th tile right here just so I have a little bit of room to move around in, shuffle around in. This is going to be a lot. I think there's one behind me as well. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Unless my police vest saves me. I'm not even going to look behind me. If I get hit from back there, I'm just dead. I'm just dead if I get hit from back there. So far, nobody's come back to me. I think I might still be alive. Man, that was such a calm way to handle that. I should probably be an astronaut. I'm somebody who, like, changes a bolt on the International Space Station when a meteor is coming to hit him. These guys need to have nerves of steel. I think I'm qualified for that now. Look, here we are. Wow. I didn't even solve any of my own problems either. Feel good about myself. All right, that was nice. Yeah, the stairs are safe. Look, I didn't even get bit. That police officer was a pretty lucky first one. Nice, nice. Man, all this talking to myself is making me hungry. Oh, geez. Oh, no, I thought those ones were coming from me. I think that the radius of calling out must be about that big. Like, kind of extend to the edge of your screen, because sounds do have a radius in this game. You know, like a shotgun has a pretty big radius of sound. I'm pretty sure it goes off screen. I think my friend Private Lime did a video on this in particular, and it was very good. Handguns aren't even, I believe, nearly as large a radius as shotguns. Shotguns just make so much sound. Okay, so I've got 2 more. I would like to unlock the stairs in a full swath. So I think for this case, let's just go further into the kitchen to see if we can get any better items in here. So we've unlocked pretty much the whole kitchen. We've got plenty of food, chocolate chips and stuff like that. It would be nice if we could get some gloves and just other coverings for our character. I don't think it looks like we're going to get that. I should have gone for the stairs. Anyway, I'll go for the stairs next. Start calling out more of them, though. I think I have to be very delicate here because I might get more than I account for in my sound radius. That one didn't hear me. I'm really micromanaging it. All right, it's called 3 times, and I haven't even seen what's over there. Let's just wait for a minute because there might be more coming. Yep, it sounds like there are. Yes, did I unlock the light switch? I think you can turn on the light switch from more than 1 or 2 away. I'm really, truly surprised that I didn't die back there. That looked like a sure death. Ooh, you've got a leather jacket. Nice. Come with me to the stairs. No, I don't really have time to bring you to the stairs. It'd be nice because then we could get 2nd level, which just allows us to... You know, we could wait out the night with the dead bodies. Nice. Look at me go. Look, he can have on both. Oh, no, he can't. Never mind. Well, either way, the police deputy jacket isn't quite as good as this one, although it just looks strange what I have on now, admittedly. Oh, I unlocked the wrong tiles. I forgot to press the stop unlocking tiles button. Is that another one? Where is that sound coming from? Okay, good. We can at least get them as soon as they've come in from the window. Nice. Okay, this is adding toward more stair magic. Okay, good. So that did unlock it. I get the 2nd level displaying, so I'm not actually seeing the tiles unlocked, but these stairs, I'm pretty sure, are considered like some sort of furniture emplacement of the 1st level. Although it's hard to tell where we are when we're in this area, you know. But we can see that we've unlocked that tile, and it is working. I wonder what happens when I get onto the 2nd stair. If we're going to hit some massive bug that will be just horribly game-breaking. Look, she is... No, she hasn't seen me. Okay. We may get up the stairs. I'm feeling good about this playthrough. Nah, is she here yet? Where did she go? Or where did it go? Whatever we want to call it. Yeah, it seems to me that they always bum rush me as a group, whatever I try to do. Nothing ever works out. Yeah, why would you go over that way and then here? There we go. Okay, cool. Second tile. Good, we didn't break the entire game. We just unlocked another tile like normal. That is kind of a relief, because I was afraid of what would happen with the stairs. Naturally. What do you think they thought the first time that someone invented stairs? Do you think they were just blown away that you could go up another level of all this stuff? And I am not able to click on this sink. This is frustrating. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Oh, fill. Here we go. Drink. I guess I have to click on the cabinet itself. It's bizarre. I almost never make those mistakes because of how experienced I am. I've been playing Zomboid for about 40 years. Why aren't they responding to me? Look at them. They're not even responding to my texts. Come on back out. I could jump out the window to try to get you, but I don't think I'm going to. Come on, come back. Please? I have pizza in here. How did people go to their attics? Yeah, so they had second floors, and then people would just jump up into the house. You know? Like, they would make 2-floor houses. People's legs were more powerful back then. But then when the stairs were invented, it was considered the first labor-saving technology of America. And then shortly thereafter, they invented the TV remote, you know, the smartphone. And from there, it was just the domino effect, or rather the stair effect, we used to call it. Because stairs made people so much weaker. People used to jump up like cats into their houses, you know? Better days, better times, people were stronger. The salt of the earth, you might say. Wow, that worked out perfectly well. Look at that. Look at us go. Nice. Hey. I'm probably going to butcher your name, Timotei. Thank you. Tim. May I, Tim, for filling my notifications with Awesome Con. Hey, thank you very much. Happy you've enjoyed it. And Big Meaty Claws. What a name you have. Hey man, love the stuff. Hope I've been well. Watching the videos for a while. Love the challenge videos. Any tips for starting YouTubers like me? Love you. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, cool that you're starting on YouTube. I honestly feel like I can't really decide what it is that people should do in 20... Oh, I just unlocked the wrong tile. Well, whatever. At least I won't get jitter. I'm pretty sure that shorts and, like, podcasts are going to do well over the next year or so. Though, I don't know. It's kind of hard when you're a smaller YouTuber to get, like, discovered on stuff. For me, the main thing was, like, just making the right title and thumbnail for videos, because I spent about 3 years on YouTube just doing the wrong stuff. But yeah, I would say like that's kind of a good idea for, and also just enjoy it. Just learn to enjoy the process. Don't lie to the zombies. I don't have pizza. How do you know that? Nexagon, the first Pope of the Tea. That was probably the most random and exciting name I've read all day. Like Cumberbatch McAmbulance was in chat before. Is it Benedict Cumberbatch? We don't know. Are there any other Cumberbatches? What do you think it would be like if Benedict Cumberbatch made like a batch of cookies or something like that? Do you think his head would just explode? Oh, what a fun name. Man, I'm surprised that I am unable to attract... I'm unable to attract women to my house like this. Look, I've got... Come on. It's a metaphor, guys. No one wants to come into my domain. I hate this. I'm just trapped in here. Please, come to my house. I have pizza. He was lying. I do have pizza. All right, I guess now we just wait. Now, the zombies do redistribute because, you know, they are egalitarian. It will continue to do so, but we need to wait. Ooh, someone is coming on the grass. Please, come over here. I may just unlock the window. Why are you going over there, you dingus? I have to... Psst. Here we are. Come on. Benadryl Cumbersnatch. I see no one. There must be something else that's interesting. Maybe I'm in a multiplayer server without really knowing it. There it is. Okay, I'm almost tempted right here to just unlock the window. Yeah, let's just do it, just so that we can get more of them attracted. Good. Come on, use your nightstick, sir. Use the nightstick in order to... Ooh, that's interesting. He did a very good job with this mod. You know, he was all humble about it, too. When he sent me that, he was like, this isn't a very good mod. I was like, I beg to differ. I bet it is, but I respect your mysterious nature, Brad Seeker. This is a very good mod. Look, I tried to get out the window. I was trying to cheat, and the mod prevented me from cheating because it knew that I was a bad person. Look at that. It did. Oh, I unlocked the wrong tile again. I hear more people coming for me. I think there's more around the corner. Whatever, I'm going out anyway. Good, so now that I can be present outdoors and climb over the TV, I can bring them into my humble abode. Come on. Come on, everybody. Good. All right, so now we can start unlocking the other tiles. Actually, I'm going to unlock the doorway first because I want an easier way of coming and going. Okay, look at that flashing. It's like we're in Sandstorm by Darude. Am I saying it right? Is it Darude? Oh, ooh, okay, I'm good. And that one's very interested in that door. That's about it. Okay, I'm just going to stand up and try to attract them again. It's nice that even like if I fail to control my stealth, I'm still unable to escape the tiles. It's like I'm in a big adult diaper. Maybe that would be liberating, you know? What if there was like a trend, instead of TikTok, instead of technology, social media being the next trend, people just started wearing around adult diapers. They decided that was the next set of labor-saving technologies. No longer will be limited by the locations of bathrooms. We won't be arrested for, you know, things like public urination. Trust me, you're better off letting it roll down your leg, you know, than face the consequences of having that on your record. That is to say, what if adult depend undergarments became, you know, like the next TikTok or something? Wouldn't that be exciting for everyone? I'm going to struggle here. I'm going to shout. This could kill... No, that could kill me. Now I'm getting impatient, guys, but I'm recognizing my own impatience, and I have matured. So I think I'm just going to... I think I'm going to go back inside and just be sad. You know, I'll rest in the chair for a minute. Rest, boy. Don't sleep. Can I rest? Rest. Oh, no, I need a bed to rest. That's... bizarre. Do you always need a bed to rest? Double diaper challenge. Thank you very much for the $10, Choir Geek 11. Glad I saw you live. Love the content. Hey, thank you very much, Choir Geek. I do appreciate the very generous donation. I hope you've enjoyed the videos, or they've helped you enjoy more of whatever it is that you found them for. The temptation to yell is very high, but I don't think that would solve anyone's problems. Hey, it's 4:20 p.m. Try whispering as we, like, flash in and out of the door. That's not working either. I'm going to stand in the doorway then, and I'm going to yell. Good. Okay, that worked with that one because I'm still considered inside right now. See how it's rendering like this? But if I were to step one tile outside of the door and then yell... bad stuff would have happened, people. Oh, wait, did I miss your donation, Andy? What did you say? I thought I read them all. Oh, dang it. Queen. What was your message? Tell me your message. Did I really miss it? Man, I'm really a smooth brain. I noticed that when some friends started streaming now, because more people have been doing it to YouTube a little bit, they kept, like, somebody there. So I might, like, invite a mom to come to the state to help me do the announcement, you know? Or that might be kind of inconvenient. Maybe I'll just get the nearest person to my apartment. Hey, help. Do I have protection? Yes, I'm always protected. I wear birth control. Even when it's not required. Even when I'm just, like, you know, just trying to be safe. Driving around my car. Okay, I just did it. I had to risk it because they weren't coming. Oh, I don't have a door, I just realized. Oh, well, okay, I mean, you gotta try it at some point. Hang on a second. Oh, I need a glass of water before this conflict? Alright, I'll allow it. Okay, the water has been had. Water having been had, the combat began. AA struggled to fight the zombies. 1-2, 1-2. And through, the nightstick went, pew, pew. And after a lot of struggle, a third one went down, and a fourth. It was a crazy fight. He really was having a rough day. And a fifth. Watch me as I comment about myself in the third person. Do you ever just feel like you're watching your life go by? Adversity was taken down like... I think I did that on one of my videos once. Actually, that was the one house... That was the best, viewed video ever on the channel. I was commenting the entire video in past tense when I was doing it. So I was like, oh, would be kind of an interesting experiment. Try to commentate myself in past tense while I'm doing something in present tense. And it was actually a lot of fun. I just haven't had time for stuff like that. I'm like, this is a cool project. Oh, what was that? Oh no! I seem to have happened upon a bug. Ooh, you know what's happening now? Bug. You see what's happening. I'm not able to go down the stairs! I didn't know this would be a thing. Okay, that shouldn't have counted. That was a major bug. Oh, we found a bug. That one is a little bit game-breaking, but it makes sense. Okay, I did get scratched. It's alright. I forgive myself. I didn't deserve it. I am now unable to get down the stairs. This is bad. I may need to unlock more, otherwise I'm just like Rapunzel up here. Oh no, I'm fine. I totally just got down the stairs somehow. Let's just not question it. Something went awry though, but yeah, that might be a thing. Anyway, I'm assuming that's why Brad probably didn't want to release the mod, because I'm sure there's a bazillion bugs like that. I would just guess if I were the mod author. Oh, that was weird. All my green circles just... Oh, wait a minute. No, there they are. Good. Yeah, like I was saying, like whenever you try to create something nice for the public, there's a lot of people who think that they're entitled to it. Just know this from like YouTube comments, is that a lot of people just will say the nastiest things for no reason. It's sort of like it's free content, just enjoy whatever it is. And then some people will just say that they hate everything. So I think that this happens with mods for video games too. Like, modding is a pretty thankless job to do for gaming. Oh, did I use up another tile unlock? Oh, I see what's going on. Yes, it's a feature, it's not a bug. Okay, so I need to unlock a double tile here, because I need to be able to venture onto the tile from the second floor, but it didn't count from the first floor. You see what's happening there? Yeah, I think that's how it is. Yes, it's a feature, not a bug. Fair. So, keep that in mind if this ever gets released, I guess. If he ever decides to. I wouldn't. I've seen what you people say about nice things, and, well, actually, well, to be fair, here's the truth about it. YouTubers will often complain about that type of thing like I am right now, but oftentimes it's like 99% of people are wonderful and amazing, and there's this one vocal minority of like 1% of people who just hate everything on the internet. I've grown to recognize that as I've grown on the platform. Although, if you're a smaller YouTuber, generally speaking, that large vocal minority will, like, be extra loud. In my experience. So, if everyone is just really nice, we might get the VOD, but we need the mod. And just a lot of other awesome things. We have to be really nice today, everyone. Be sure to smile a lot when you're playing the game so that the modder sees that you're happy. That was a thick kill. Very juicy. Hang on a second. I'm not even making sense anymore. That didn't make any sense. Does it appear to you that the inside of it begins to glow after I unlock it? That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's even intended, but it's like the ring appears and then the glow does. It kind of feels like I'm playing Light Bright with the floor. Okay, I'm going to go back inside of the house for when I yell out again. My body is hungry. I'm on Weight Watchers, though, so let's go ahead and get something, like, very nutritious. Baking soda. Have you ever seen baking soda and thought it would taste good? That means you're hungry. Yeah. Strange mod. Andy, what did you say before? After this response, I'll probably release it. Oh, but it's Brad himself. Hey, Brad, I didn't notice that was you in chat. Hey, thank you very much for making this. Jesus Christ, you're here. Sorry, I just got to your email today because I had 1,300 editor applications in my inbox, so I've avoided doing anything. And then I was like, salvation. Hey, the mod author here, Brad, is here himself. Hey, after this response, I'll probably release it on Tuesday. Look for Tileman and tell the dissenters to shove it. Honestly, I feel like that you have like the most zen attitude for doing that type of thing, because some people get pretty fed up with it. Hey, everybody say hi to Brad. Everyone say nice things to Brad and don't say bad things, otherwise maybe he won't give it to you. But it is a cool mod. It is a cool mod. Honestly, this is the coolest thing anyone has ever made for me. And I will say the other cool thing that someone made for me without me really asking for it was like, I truly don't deserve it. Even Brad said hello to himself. What an ironic thing to say. This is the coolest PZ mod. I'm trying to think if it's the coolest one I've ever played. Well, to be fair, I think that the gun mod is the best one. But this is the coolest, like, gameplay, truly changing one that I've ever seen. I mean, this is on the settle level. I think it's a really good mod. I've only spotted one feature. Well, we've had a pretty smooth playthrough for the entire time. We've been nothing but smooth boy from beginning to end. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're in a pretty good crowd right now, though. I think most people here, aside from just the horrible people who will say bad things to you for no reason, I think that everyone likes you quite a lot now. This is one of the coolest mods I've ever seen, though. The other one being the Floor is Lava one. After I did the Floor is Lava playthrough, somebody made a mod where anytime that you touch the ground and only outside, you're just immediately set on fire, and the fire starts to spread. Although it didn't really look very visually impressive, because obviously in a Floor is Lava playthrough, you try not to step on the ground, so it just looked like a normal world. That being said, if there had been something with more like lava, it probably would have been more effective, but it was still pretty good. But this one is... I like that one, though this one seems to function and be visually impressive at the same time. Although, if the person who had made that one ever came back with true lava, I would go back for it. But this is very nice, is what I've been trying to say. Man, it kind of makes my day when I see that. See, this is the kind of thing that I'll say that I miss about being like a smaller creator, is that sometimes when you're a larger creator, it's sort of like, ooh, here we go. Okay, actually some bullets. Nice, this is useful. Well, I mean, it's not at all, but it appears as if it is. I just kind of want to unlock more of this bedroom. Okay, I'm in pain, but not for long because I am able to sleep. Let's use the daylight wisely. I think that this is the best playthrough we've had so far. The last one was looking pretty promising, aside from the one where I died immediately, but yeah. Everyone's now thanking Brad for things he didn't do. Brad lifted a truck off my 98-year-old war veteran grandfather. That's a perk of being a larger creator, is that people will just say that was very funny. That was very funny. Hoopty-doopty, you are a funny, funny person. When you're streaming to like anywhere over 1,000 people, and you just put everyone's head together, there's got to be somebody who just says something that makes you poop your pants laughing. It's that good. I have more fun than you guys streaming now, I think. I'm spoiling myself. He gave you mouth to mouth. That wasn't him. Pretty sure that wasn't him. Anyway, this is the coolest thing, though. Honestly, I'm like amazed that anyone was even able to pull this off. The only thing that I've seen of similar variety in terms of gameplay changes is maybe Horde Night. I thought Horde Night was pretty interesting, but this is such a cool mod. You can go around, so you're gonna be. Well, I won't release any expectation, but yeah, I mean, if you do grace the Zomboid community with this mod, I'm sure a lot of people would really like to play it because it is very cool. And like, I don't know, that was just such a kind of a special email to receive, because I had so many emails and I was so confused. Oh no, I'm actually anxious here. Well, I have been getting doors banged on around me, so that is also happening. Even if I do get zombified, I could probably survive it for a long enough time. I would feel kind of guilty if I cured myself. I could do. Oh no, I got that. Yeah, I won't cure myself. Although it would be worth it to keep the playthrough going. I'll just die a heroic death if that happens. Saved you from being eaten by a Sharknado. Sharknado is perhaps the best portmanteau that has been invented since the dawning of memes. Canned fruit cocktail. Dirty rag. But yeah, I don't know how does one go about even creating a mod like this? This seems like a rather great effort. I mean, you sent it to me as if it were like something that were merely like a several hours long project to finish. Good for you though that you're able to just like whip something out like this. Very, very cool, honestly. How long did it take you to make this mod, Brad? That's kind of insane. Like, I'm kind of Myron right now. Very cool. Very cool. Oh. A moment. A moment. And I have slept, so I am full of energy. Why is my pain here, though? My anxiety. Even the anxiety is... I probably got infected. If it hasn't gone away by now. I am a nervous wreck. Is there any other reason for me to be a nervous wreck? I didn't take smoker trait, did I? Hang on a second. Let me just think some thoughts here in this bedroom. Here I am alone in the dark again. Left forearm is bandaged. We're just going to have to go through anxious and probably infected for the rest of this. Smiles keep cutting off my messages. But it's legit only 160 lines of code, about 8 hours including testing. That's pretty good, though. Hey, that took you only 8 hours? Still, though, that's a lot of time for me. Hey, thank you. I do appreciate... I honestly, like, I'd love to... I'll put that right in the description or whatever other way we can. Well, anyway, hopefully some people will see it, the real hardcore fans who want to get going with the next playthrough. Unfortunately, I do think I got infected right here. See, that's very cool. You can't hop over the fence. You're still stuck in the tile. The Hindus would say, what is it, samsara? Like to be stuck in the material things of life. I think we could start to yell out now. Okay, 3 or 4. But I have the entire house that I can kind of lead them through in a maze. Ooh, a park ranger. Maybe we'll sing some songs with him. And that TV really offers the time you need to prep a swing. Oh, gosh. Okay. I will say this. I hate that about Zomboid's animation system. There's a lot of things where it would be nice if the game just auto-locked for you. You know, although there are still a lot of exploits, like me standing on 6 or 7 zombies at once. This isn't exactly realistic. I couldn't shift my weight over this many people in real life. Realism game? What is it? Am I enjoying it? Or am I just trying to be productive? It is. It's a constant existential crisis. Like the one we inhabit every day. Uh-oh. Alright, that's not good. Another one. Dang it. Now, the problem with my anxiety, I mean, not only am I probably infected with the zombie virus, but beyond that, finally, I can get to this door. Well, if we do manage to calm them down from the door, yeah, see, look how the tiles start to fill in with glowiness. Very cool and green. Finally, I can get to these goddamn doors. It'd be funny to make it so that the zombies have to kill a person to unlock a tile. And they just do a big multiplayer server. I think something like this would be interesting with Stubbs the zombie. I wonder if you could do it in multiplayer, too. Ooh, finally getting to this door. I mean, the doors banging might be my other source of anxiety. I'm pretty sure at this point I am infected. Ah. Come on. Okay, I'll unlock one more for this one. Just this one. Okay, are there any other doors that is giving me great anxiety that people keep hitting them? Because that is another source of anxiety, when your character can't sleep. Ooh, that was a lot of tiles on... Oh, dude. Too fast, too fast. I regret that. Yeah, I'm getting more and more panicked and inaccurate. Like, this character, regardless of whether or not he is infected, he's not doing too particularly well in the combat setting, due to the reasons that I have outlined. Whew. Nice. I think we got a couple more here. Mushroom soup. Nothing like a can of mushroom soup before my impending death. Oh, I merely opened it. I forgot to eat it. I was in such a rush. There we go. Oh, come on. Did I at least get halfway through the mushroom soup? Very nice. Very nice. You can cut it. Driving works, but you have to entry to exit. Yeah, we were deciding since, I think, what was it that you mentioned, that the cars didn't work? We so far haven't gotten into a car at all. I died several times. We had some good runs, although I think my settings sort of work for this playthrough. The problem is just that I'm not very skilled at this. If I could get multiple playthroughs... Ooh, no! Oh my gosh, I banged my knee. I wonder if I'll live. Oh, no, I'm bleeding. I think from the knee. Hang on a second. Parkour. Oh, dang. Yeah, it does kind of bring to light all of the horrible pain that you go through with Zomboid's animations, though. The game just got so much harder when they added those. I've never stopped complaining about this. Who runs with a limp when they slightly bang their knee? Maybe it's a little bit more than it appears to be. It just looks like he has two small lines. There we are. I'm just angry because I'm not winning. Oh, my anxiety is starting to go down slightly. Maybe I'm not dead. That would be nice. To be not dead. Driving works, but yeah, you need to have the exit entry tile unlocked. It would be interesting if you could, like... Well, I guess you could then drive the car all around the world, and then once you're done with it, then you unlock the tile. Yeah, I feel like that's okay to not have to do all that. Where are they in this house? Hearing more. If we manage to get all of the tiles within earshot of door banging down, though, we can probably start to confirm that the anxiety isn't the issue. Or it's not infection that's causing the anxiety. Am I heavily stressed again, though? This is just regular stress? Sweaty pains, gnawing fear. I'm still hearing it. Okay, let's just speed up time, then. Yep, it's getting worse. Okay, I'm definitely infected. Well, I can still survive for as long as I should. Man, it's a real bummer that my time here is at an end. The truth is that it doesn't really make any difference for this playthrough because, I mean, I'm not going to survive more than like a week in most of these playthroughs either. Although the last one that I did, when I last tried this challenge, I did manage to survive to the end, and we found some relative peace at the very end of the whole thing, you know? Like, we were just sitting there in the rain, pontificating at the next move. Yep, I'm definitely... Oh, no, or it could be the dead bodies. It could be the dead bodies down here. Is it the dead bodies or the banging on all of the doors? Now, that should go away, though, if I go up to the second floor. So let's just get away from the dead bodies for a second. Drop. Andy, thank you very much for the $5. Brad, the hero, will forever be remembered in our family as the one who saved my grandfather a world. Yes. Facts. An ice cream salesman who was drafted to sell ice cream during World War II. For this, we made our sacrifice. Am I, I'm not hemophobic, am I? Not homophobic. Hemophobic. I think they just changed that to fear of blood because people were confused. And they just went, never mind. I have no idea the reasoning behind that call, though I did notice when they got rid of the term hemophobic in the game, and I'm like, were people complaining about that because they didn't understand? Like hematology, you know? It just doesn't make sense, people. Think it out. Experiencing too much pain now to sleep. Okay, well, whatever. At least we could speed up time with the pain. Man, this is causing even more depression, and now I can't even sleep at all. Okay, well, here we go. Now that my depression and nausea have kicked in. Yeah, the character is not doing too particularly well. He's doing well other than the fact that he's infected with the zombie virus. I mean, that's not the okay part, but... How many tiles has he unlocked? Let's see how my laceration is doing. Did it at least heal? Nope, I still have a laceration. I'm not okay. I'm definitely infected now. The queasy moodle can come up if you, if you're spending too much time around corpses. I mean, that can get you sick and kill you, but it could be that you're not infected. But I think I've spent enough time upstairs, which is now separate from the downstairs area, that, yeah, I'm definitely infected. There we go, right thigh. Man, I'm sad. I'm infected. Well, let's see how far this character can go, without all that. We have broken our old record now, 62 zombies. I mean, it was a good spawn. What if I just, you know what? Hang on a second. Da, 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 da. I am probably dead. Ignore all of that I just did a second ago. Well, let's see if we can make it worthwhile. Okay, this is mostly loaded. Grab that. I know I'm going. It's my time. M9, attach. Well, look at us with multiple holsters. Man, it's too bad. This character got so good, too. Oh, well, at least I can go out the way that I was, the way that I want to be remembered. As a loud person. Probably this is going to be mostly inaccurate. Oh, whoops, no, that's belt. Right, never mind. I just had a normal belt and then a holster. Oh, well, remember me as I was. And I will equip that to my primary. Reload. Man, the sound effects really do sound good. Even in the original game now. And let me just shoot this inside of my house to make it maybe not quite as bad. And he's really, the pain is not helping anything here. He's not even accurate against a perfectly still zombie. All right, I am going out. I mean, that's it. Let me just start walking further out into the street. I'm going to go out like Saving Private Ryan when he just starts shooting the tank. Remember that? I thought that might be effective. Like, the tank might give up. That was a good scene. Oh, I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. Wow. There's so many bullets in this magazine. Okay, never, not for long. That didn't work for very long. Okay, I'm going to my room. I forgot the last bullet for my... I was infected anyway. Oh no, here I go. Oh, didn't I get another one? Wait, did it work with bullets? Didn't I have another tile to unlock? Hang on a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3. My life is at an end. Whatever, it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, I had my fun. Anyway, I'm surprised that I managed to kill even 1 or 2. Oh, okay, yeah, it was worth it. Hey, look, I was a zombie all along. 63. Man. 1 day and 6 hours. Not bad, not bad. Well, let's go back to the main... I know I want to show you a little bit about the mod anyway. Now that Brad's here, well, I kind of want to keep it his secret. He just made me like a custom mod that I just brought into a folder on my computer. Hey, Koifish is here. What's up, Koifish? Fellow content creator and friend. Actually, now real-life friend, Koifish. How are you doing? How's Sweden? Why is my zombie constrained to the tiles? Oh, the zombies aren't constrained to the tiles, just me. Okay, let me show you my settings. I do want to show you my settings, though, because one thing I'm going to go ahead and say is that if you guys try this challenge for yourself, it does kind of require some tweaking, only because I originally got the idea from Arian, and then I watched his video on it, and it sort of, like, it's a really good idea. The issue that I started having with the kind of basic scenarios was just that I ran out of zombies, or like they didn't redistribute very fast. And I know I've died every single time, but I think I have the challenge set up right. So I'll just put up my stats here if you want to copy them. Louisville, because it is a fun challenge if you're looking for something different to do that feels like it has a beginning and an end. Like I was saying before, like existentially Zomboid, maybe not such an interesting game because there's not as much game. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Who am I to say? But if you give yourself some sort of weird challenge, maybe that makes it more fun for you. And I support that. Population insane, although I think I lowered that. I did make it July just because you're going to spend a lot of time outside and you won't be able to get to warmth, so that's not good. Big friend. Indeed, we do have a picture of me and Koifish T-posing together. Just put baby Koifish Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, honestly, I cherish and just kiss every night the picture of me and you just standing in a hotel lobby and T-posing at a, like, kind of a very questionable angle, honestly. A very good picture. Nice to hear that, though, man. Water shut off 2 to 6 months. Oh, this one I hate because I like the power on. This one's just me. Yeah, the house alarms you got to keep off, though, because if any house alarm goes off, the playthrough is just sort of over. And it does feel kind of cheap. Unless if you take a lot of time, but I'm sure somebody will do this and beat the game, and it'll feel cool. But you do kind of get stuck into one town, so I tend to do Louisville or West Point, just because they're more dense. Erosion speed very fast because I think it's cool. Nature's, yeah, very abundant. That's fine. Helicopter. Oh, I should have turned that off. I had to try this several times, though. I don't even use cars, but I do leave everything else normal. You could go high if you wanted to make it a little bit easier, but I think that makes it kind of too easy. So I did turn off rear vulnerability. Locked frequency never. General congestion or condition very low. This is just vehicles. Really the main thing here is the zombie lore. I took down Drag Down and Fence Lunge just because they are kind of frustrating in my opinion. And then also the bigger one is just these stats, just these numbers, if you want to copy any of this off. The main thing is rally group size 0, just that zombies don't come together in groups. I like this better in the game because I don't like the way that the zombies are coded. Because they tend to kind of clump, and when you get like no challenge to way too much challenge, it's kind of difficult to manage. So a lot of Zomboid challenges are managing, like making the game not be too difficult, but not making it be too easy either, and just kind of finding that edge. So yeah, anyway, I think that that's kind of cool. But yeah, we died again, so that was not good. I'm like slightly demoralized. I don't know what to do. We never really hit our stride this time. The last time we did really well. I'm thinking if we could... No, we already unlocked it. Do I have the other one? I want to go back down to the last one. Was it this one? Yeah, I think that this was the playthrough... No. I just wanted to show you what I got done with. Yeah, this was the one that we had the last time. So this one was a success. I wonder if... No, I can't really reload it in with the new mods, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's just try another one, though, because I still feel like... Like, if I get another one that's bad, I'll just give up and be sad. We never got an honest attempt in at the purple one, though. I felt like we might have had something there. Or this one, too, we never really got very far in. And this one was Louisville. Let's do this one. This one's more urban and dense again. Let's give it a shot. Anyway, that is to say, when you've been playing Zomboid for that, I think this is the one I opened the stream on. So, I mean, this is like a playthrough in progress, but I might as well just continue it. I've already done it. It's legit. I don't think I showed the very beginning, though, but I wanted to get one that was just a little bit more shown up. I did not play as well this week as I did last. Or, what was it? Not even last week. Last month. I think we did this a month ago. Originally, I was planning on doing RimWorld for this month's stream. I'll probably be going back to RimWorld and Kenshi and stuff. But again, like I've been spending the last couple of weeks just getting all the editor stuff ready. So once we do that, then I'm probably going to make a lot of content. And then, yeah, hand it off to them. And then I'm going to be working with them on just like how to kind of nail stuff together. And I don't know, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be fun. I'm just looking forward to like having folks to talk over editing more with. I do a lot with, you know, my fellow Americans. My fellow YouTubers a lot. Just a bunch of friends I chat with, but not really like as extensively as you'd talk with, you know, like an internal team of people. The internal team. Bringing this one to the council. This video has a lot of midichlorians. The midichlorian count of this video is very high. Any Star Wars fans? That was a dumb joke. It really didn't make any sense. It's like your red blood cell count, but if you're a Jedi. Okay, so this playthrough we were in Louisville. Where were we around in the world? I think we need to get out the front door. Getting out of the front door is always a decent first step because then you could just attract more zombies and see what's around you without, you know, calling over the entire neighborhood. I think they should come through this one front door more than anything else. I can call out, though, and I think I'll be safe. No, I shouldn't have done that twice. Yeah, I do see them starting to come. All right, oh well. Mike to the second power said, oh, thank you for the $5. Are there any games I enjoy playing but don't make good content to play? A lot of those I already do on the VOD channel. That's kind of how I've figured out YouTube for myself, is like stuff that I don't think will make for great content, but I really enjoy doing. I generally do on the VOD channel. Although there are games that I won't even do on the VOD channel because they're just sort of like such mindless entertainment. But that's pretty much it. I briefly spent some time doing those a while back. Stuff like Teamfight Tactics and Magic the Gathering, but it's kind of boring pretty fast. Maybe if there were like some big challenge to do with it or something like that. Yeah, I could see like cool Magic decks being a thing. Rolling pin. Okay, I think I can take the rolling pin. Now, we are getting the same items spawning here as we got the very first time that we did this area. Did I ever consider Space Station 13? Space Station 13 is one that's been suggested a good number of times. I would consider it. I'm not really... I don't know anything about it. I think, who was it? Kiwo suggested that to me a lot. She really likes that game. I think I'd have a group of people who would be willing to do it. If we were to give it a shot. It might be one of those games that you might be better off if you have no idea what's going on when you go in there too. Right? Yeah, just like those games where it's better when you have no expectations. Now we know that when we get to the top of the stairs, we have to unlock the next tile too. It's good. I'm giving myself free range of movement in this one area. Are the tiles... That would be interesting, that the tiles unlock randomly around you. No, they are... they're the ones that I walk into. So I can turn on or off. But it's nice to just be able to walk into a tile and not have to count, because that was so much of the time last week. So I'm thinking the very first priority in this challenge... Like, I think that the general strategy here is to... First off, get to a place where you can just attract more zombies. Or first off, the very first thing is just get a weapon if you can. Generally something in a kitchen. Then get to a place where you can attract more zombies, like the outside, just barely out somebody's front door. Maybe get a window entry so that you can, you know, smash them into the ground like that. And then unlock some sort of upstairs, because you're going to get trapped with the bodies and you'll get sick. So far I haven't really, but... Yeah, like that happened to me in the last 2 playthroughs. Get a bed, somewhere that's off and secluded and you're safe. And then make sure that you unlock, like, more tiles than you need for the staircase, just because you're going to have to get back down, and apparently we need that one extra tile unlocked. Okay, so now if I press N... Okay, I turned it off, I turned it back on. Now if I press G, so now I can unlock 4. So I've got 1, 2, I gotta unlock this again, 3, and there we go. Yeah, see how it has to unlock the one at the top of the stairs? Okay, yeah, so now I can go back and forth and I didn't get that weird bug. I mean feature. It's not a bug, it's just a feature. Oh, cool. Now, I'd complained about a lot of things about, or I'd said good things about being a smaller creator. This is one of the amazing things about being a larger creator, is that, like... man, hang on a second. Please get off of my foot. You haven't even bitten it. What is happening here? I'm pretty sure that she didn't bite it, even though that she was, like, chewing on my foot for 5 minutes. Oop, I unlocked another one. Whoops. Ooh, home gym. More like belongs in the trash. Yeah, one of the amazing parts of just, like, people will just come out of the woodworks. Like awesome people like Brad and just, like, make an entire mod for you. Just, like, one person was really amazingly talented. And I don't know, I mean, it's cool because when you do find something that's really cool, it's like I can spread it out to the community and it actually makes a bit of a difference. Hopefully people will get to see this, because I think the mod itself is way more amazing than whatever stupid thing I'm doing with it. I'm really quite bad at this. Like, I'm not particularly good at it at all, but it is challenging. I imagine it's a little bit more challenging to stream it, though. The one area I'm still adjusting to this whole YouTube live streaming thing is, I can't edit out the parts I don't like. So I just have to live with them. And then I just have to say, oh, I failed at that point, and I failed again later. It can be a little bit undersatisfying, but I don't know. I think people have been generally willing to bear with me, so thank you for that. I think we can unlock the bed now. Oops, another one. I should have been more careful. I barely didn't unlock the bed because I got greedy there. Whatever, at least I don't have to walk around things in my house. Have you ever walked around your house like this? Like it's a game of Pokemon and you have to step into squares? I failed at failing. So far, though, I mean, I was expecting that this mod would be a lot more unstable, and I haven't had any real issues in terms of just general features. The only thing I had was when I first played the game, zombies started just walking into a square next to me, and just, like, having a convention there. But I haven't seen that at all since I first started. Very nice mod, very nice mod. Okay, I can finally sleep and live with myself. I'm looking very Dexter right now. Does anyone have a watch for me? Oh, there's one. Man, this almost reminds me of that time I went through hours and hours of playthrough without ever finding a watch. I think they must have increased the spawn on them or something. Is my foot okay? Yeah, I suppose that was one weird... I'm trying to tell what that was, whether it was just some sort of visual feature or bug or whatever you would call it. Yeah, my foot should have been very infected by now. It looked like that woman bit off my entire foot. Okay, I will drink. I deserve this. Yeah, like I failed it successfully. You know, we've just been playtesting the mod. The one thing about Louisville that I could see you get stuck in, I was thinking of doing the debug with all the zombies on the side. I could see them failing to get around corners. That would be a potential possibility. This would be way more difficult in Muldra. Playing stuff like this is going to make regular Zomboid way easier, too. It just occurred to me, I'm like, wow, I've been playing with so many unnecessary difficulties. Okay, there we go. Now it happened. Well, whatever. The one... I probably should just put on more clothes. I'm kind of getting tired in the session now, though. Generally speaking, I will say I'll try to keep these... I knew this would be a short one at the end. Oh, no, am I going to die here? Generally speaking, I don't really stream for more than 3 hours, but I would consider doing like a 4-hour one for YouTube. Though this may be the end here. Yeah, this is just stupid. Okay, well, whatever. Remember me as I was. I just did kind of bad this one. At least I looked cool doing it. No, wait, who turned off the light? Wait, I killed 35 that time? That was very fast. Very fast. Very nice. Sock on DN map. I don't know, what is that? Oh, you got me. Sock on DN. I fell right for that one. You got me at the right time. Very sad, very sad. Well, I think it's a cool mod. I wanted to show this off. I wanted to call this a big rematch session. I didn't really get in a good playthrough. I guess that the last one before this was kind of the good playthrough. I didn't get anything really as satisfying as the last time. Slightly depressing, but I also wanted to playtest this out and see it. If Brad says that he might release it, that's really cool. I think that this is, like, probably one of the coolest, like, mods or any type of thing that anyone has ever sent me. I think you should try it if he does decide to release it. If he does, that's up to him. But yeah, thank you very much for making this as a sort of a personal mod for me. I enjoy doing this a lot. I would like to come back and maybe make this into a full playthrough or something like that. I just don't really I don't really have any skill. So that's the primary issue right now. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else to say. I want to keep on doing these kind of crazy challenges once a month on the channel. I might bring it out from Zomboid, though. We did quite a lot of Zomboid, and I think it would be nice to explore some new territory. We've done a lot of it. But I do want to bring back the videos, so we'll probably be doing more multiplayer stuff if I can help it. But yeah, I spent a lot of this just kind of pontificating about other life stuff, like hiring editors. But yeah, thanks to you guys for coming out and, kind of going through like a bit of a transition right here. Just trying out new types of content. And, yeah, there'll be more videos, but it's just kind of taking me a little while to get through with stuff because I got to change up some of the format. The thing is that right now I'm in a bit of a bottleneck of, like, trying to get out a lot of stuff or not really a lot of stuff, but just make sure that I make the right things that I want to, all the while trying to change it up with hiring some folks. So I think, yeah, it'll be a fun couple of months ahead, but I'm excited for it. And I don't know, it's been more fun to like, well, I do know it's been more fun to just genuinely try out more community stuff again like this. Brad, thank you so much for coming out, man. I really do appreciate it. Giving a whirl, Biggie Fibs. Thanks for the support. Look out for Tile Man. Will you name it Tile Man on the workshop? Tile, comma, man. Hey, thank you very much, man. Tuesday or Wednesday, but probably on Tuesday. Yeah. Heck yeah. Man, everybody go check that out. I'll link it as soon as it goes up. Or, yeah, I've got your email now, so that's great. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. Man, I'm really glad that you got to this, because I just sent you an email this morning. Like, that's how far behind I've been. But yeah, I do appreciate it. And thanks everybody else for coming out to the stream. I honestly thought we would like be away, like just smaller group when we were over on YouTube, but I'm kind of reapproaching this whole thing. Maybe we'll start to get it. Well, I don't want to promise too many ideas that I can't yet, but yeah. Thanks for coming out. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, sometimes I don't know how to express that, but yeah, I really do appreciate it. And thanks. This was very special. It's nice to be back on Zomboid, where we kind of started, though. And, yeah, I guess we'll probably keep doing, like, the monthly stream, unless if I decide to do another one. But probably on a weekend endeavor, too. I'm going to try to make them Saturdays. But, yeah, generally speaking, that's what's going to be happening now. And, I think that's it. Yeah, anyway, love you guys. And, until next time, yeah,